Pushed on my end.
Button. Pushing the button.
Are you on your own microphone, by Leuven? Your mic just sounds a bit different from usual.
Yeah, it feels more low quality than usual.
Yeah.
And you sound louder as well, Ben.
Yeah. It might have, Discord did have an update. It might have changed your microphone.
When's Discord not having an update?
Exactly. That's why I had to say, well.
Every time I come on here, it's updating.
Yep. I updated it one time. I think it was earlier this week, actually. I updated it on Tuesday, finished the update, and there was another update. What do you mean? Another update?
I just updated it.
That's quite funny. Alrighty then, are we ready to play some Dungeons and Dragons?
Aye.
Yeah, why not?
2020 edition.
2020? It's 5 years ago.
Yeah, because the hybrid of both.
I know. More time shenanigans.
Exactly. Okay. Now it's just six shenanigans. Welcome back to another exciting episode of Alterra, the Shattered Old Sphere. I believe we're on Izell part 4 now as we continue exploring the Serpentine Jungle. Our players will remind us what happened last time as we quickly go around, do a mic check, make sure everything is working. And we're not blowing anybody's mic speakers up. Alvina, start us off. Set the bar.
Howdy! I am Wolfie Bane and play Alvina Alinor, I don't know what she is anymore, honestly. Barbarian, which she's consistently a barbarian. The rest is up in the air. But last time we traversed the swamps, finished off a almost actually lethal encounter, hilariously, which with a bunch of snakes, and found a building, and we went, we should go say hello. And either scaled the side of the building or teleported in some people's cases. And turns out they're reasonably friendly. Which is hilarious because they're all definitely evil, but as with all chaotic evil factions, we make really good friends with them. So
yeah.
I mean, it
and
helps if you speak the language.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
they may be evil, but they're civil, so...
And we're currently getting the materials to talk to their lord? Right?
It's the ritual of getting the gods to give us permission to go through his land.
Yeah, so we won't get hit by...
The great Naga spirit, yeah.
Yeah, so we won't get hit by snake-themed Patriot missiles anymore.
God with a lowercase g.
Dog.
No, those already exist.
That's backwards. Lowercase.
Like this spirit is like an arch level, so it's a level below gods. It's effectively demigod level.
The thing they worship.
The big snake.
I'm just saying, there's a power scaling going on in the background here. You can't just compare a level 2 to a level 1. That's not the same.
We need a better word for deity then.
Divinity.
Other than deity, because
power.
It's deity.
Power.
Zormir, what happened last time?
I translated everyone's question for the High Priestess for them once we had eventually got here and, like Jamie said, walked up the wall. Zormir, the one who's currently the one who can speak with them without actually using spells. And we're currently getting the materials. Jamie, which I'll leave the rest to say what the material they're going after, because I'm going after the was it acid metal?
Oh yeah, it's like
brass cauldron.
Yeah.
Roasted brass. That was. I couldn't remember what it was.
Brass.
It was copper. For some reason, my brain was going copper. Oh, because it was acid. That'd be why.
Oh yeah, Copper Dragon. Yeah.
Copper Dragon's acid dragon. Yeah.
Copper Dragon's not acid dragon.
It is. It's one of them.
Isn't it brass? I'm sure it's the brass dragon.
No, brass is fire. Brass is the other fire dragon in the metallics.
No, but gold is the other fire dragon.
Yeah, metal has 2 fire dragons.
Oh
it has the top one and the bottom one. Yeah.
Why have they got 2?
It's because chromatic has poison, and none of the metallics really suited having poison breath. Little shady for the metallic dragons to have mustard gas.
I suppose.
Well, apparently it's corrosive brass. Who knows? I'm sure there was some thought put into that when I came
Makes
up with
sense.
everything.
It's cool.
All
Maybe
right.
Copper already had something. Maybe Copper already had something.
Fuck you. What happened last time?
So yeah, Ben playing fuck you. Fuck you asked the snake lady or whoever they were, where the treasure was basically, and
Oh yeah.
probably has started wandering back to where wherever they told us, because I think it was in the temple or something.
So you ask
Yeah.
what their most treasured thing was, and it was the Great Spirit.
I think it was where it was. I don't think it was what
Yeah.
it was. And I think you got pinged to the big temple area that we were already kind of aiming at. So it's like
Yeah.
good to know.
Yeah, I definitely remember this. All right. Luke Grimm, what happened last time?
The high priestess offered me a chance to be a warlock.
Again.
You know, there is no copper exotic metal. I think it's because it just collides too much with copper arcanite.
I don't believe that.
There's obsidian iron, prismatic ice, corrosive brass, stormstone, echoing ore, celestial steel, shadow glass, twisted silver, and ethereum.
Hmm.
Those are all the exotic ores in Alterra.
Fun.
Hmm.
So copper is just copper.
Copper's just copper, apparently.
Yeah.
It's probably like lightning copper, just because it conducts electricity.
I was
quite
about
well.
to say like, lightning would be a good theming one for it.
I was thinking.
Yeah, but
I
it's
think-
not magical. It's just
Actual
yeah.
copper.
Yep.
Yeah, it's just actual copper.
It's not even the best conductor either. Silver's better.
Gold's the best.
Gold.
Gold is very good.
To be fair, there are just regular brass as well. Like,
Yeah.
there's only corrosive brass.
All the
Alright.
brass in this world is acid.
Sorry, Lou, was there anything else you were saying there?
No, I couldn't remember much else that happened that hasn't been said already.
Yeah, that's fair, that's fair. Alright, Pontiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Snake. What happened last time?
Yeah, we made friends with the snake people? Question mark. They have slaves, which we've been told to ignore.
So we
I
have
went
been.
and I went and picked a mandrake. I think Pointbot tried to flirt with their high priestess, but it's Pointbot, so he just asked if she liked jazz.
Oh yeah.
I think that was most of what happened there.
We also found out the priestess is got like some sort of choking thing on her, which we can't figure out what it is.
Oh yeah, and these snakes can't lie, or
Yeah.
don't like lying at least.
They don't like
It's not like they
she-
can't lie. They just don't know what the point of it is.
Yeah, which,
Or have a concept of it.
which is very cool.
Hmm.
Finally, we
don't
get some
need to lie.
actual answers from some people. We don't have to be that sus of them, which is really bad considering what these people are. But
No insight rolls here.
Alright,
yeah.
and our healer is going to be keeping their distance. Probably running all around, not getting caught by whatever shenanigans end up happening.
Oh,
Mhm.
we're hiding somewhere.
Who knows?
about-
They'll be in the background.
They're doing
So,
medical
as
stuff
we're-
for the high priestess at the moment because I believe they said they were helping out in some way. So
Who knows? It's been 2 weeks.
yeah.
As a reminder, you have previously requested to go gather a couple of the ingredients required for the ritual of I don't know if I can't remember if I gave it a name. I'm not seeing a
Summoning
name
big
in my notes.
snake.
I'm just gonna call it the ritual of appeasement.
That sounds like
Babylon
what you
my
would need last
name.
time.
Yeah.
And
I've
you
got the
requested
ingredients.
to get some Tide crystals, which Alvina managed to do without being just whooshed away down the river.
Gotta love having black dragon scales.
A mandrake, preferably alive, that the point has skillfully acquired. A couple stems of elderflower and a corrosive brass cauldron freshly crafted, as well as another 5th ingredient that the high priestess has said that she will take care of.
Mm-hmm.
With that, we return, presumably with the Mandrake now swaddled and cammed for the next. Was it 10 minutes we established cam person was?
think so. No, I can recheck.
Sounds about right.
That was alright.
If it was fails, I'm gagging it and swaddling it while it is calmed.
Alvina is catching the last of the crystals just now, we'll say, since this was all happening simultaneously. Saladin the Mighty.
Yeah, she was getting double the number required, so we said it was gonna take a while.
And the rest of the party were up to stuff. Now the mandrakes are over here, and the corrosive, at least the working studio that has the corrosive brass and can make the cauldron is over here, in that south right there.
Do you mean the elderflowers are up here?
Yes, elderflowers to the north, corrosive brass is to the bottom southeast. So other than Alvina and the Point, who are preoccupied, what would the rest of the party like to do? As we return once more to Snake Whisperers.
Yee.
Snispers.
I was going to start working on the corrosive brass cauldron.
All right. Well, you can happily make your way back to the entrance if you would like. Would anyone like to go with Zormir?
I will.
All right, you do so. What are the rest of you doing?
Fuck you probably offered to do anything that needs like dexterous hands.
Probably the
You're
elderflowers,
shooing
right?
for doing some gardening and some herbology. All right. As you make your way in the various directions, you'll come across a guard blocking each path. A nice little social encounter that hopefully will not result in anyone's death. We'll start off with Zormir, since you can speak the language. Zormir, as you notice Lou following behind you, make your way back down to the corridor that was pointed out by your guide to contain the corrosive brass studio. You notice standing guard blocking the path, not so much deliberately, but more just with their size and snake-like body. One of the snake guards, the Yuan-Ti abomination guards, casually standing there. They raise, or maybe not raise, they casually take a grip off their sword, a little sterner, not in a threatening manner, but in a "you try anything" way. I'm ready to respond. What business do you have here?
I am here to construct the corrosive brass cauldron for the ritual.
You
And
have permission?
yes, we have permission from the High Priestess.
Okay, but I'll be watching. Don't interfere with the servants.
As long as they don't interfere with my work.
If you break it, you buy it.
You heard him, Zombie. Rolling that one.
And the UNT slithers up and coils around a rock outcropping above, allowing you passage through. As you and Lou reach the area, you can already smell the strong vinegar-like scent hanging in the air as you get closer and closer. And you do notice that there are already 3 lizard folk here. Each of them with these burn marks up their arms, as they are standing over a large, what looks to be a very pristine and polished silver podium with a bowl in it with some form of greenish liquid inside, and they are placing chunks of metal into it. You can see the sizzling on their scales as they are putting their hands in the liquid to manipulate the metal.
There.
What would the two of you like to do? They pay you no mind as you enter into the place.
Do you have any spells to assist me, Lou? Anything to buff me? I mean, I can if I'm going to have to do this, mold the metal manually within the acid, I'm going to have to absorb the elements of this acid to take
There's a couple of things I can do.
and just make sure I don't. I don't think it'll be enough to kill me, but be on standby to heal me.
You want hands at the end of this, though.
I do.
While you
Oh.
discuss that, I'll be back in a
I mean, the
minute.
armor's designed to work with one
Mhm.
less arm.
It is. What about 2 less arms?
Yep. It replaces any body part.
That's convenient.
That's why I'm quite. It's kind of handy that I can actually.
Yeah.
If I do end up dissolving my hands here,
Yep.
I can do something about it.
I also
Another
remembered.
Regenerate.
I also remembered that I think me or Fuck You was supposed to be going with for this one because we can help with the metal with pyromancy. Ah well,
Give us 2 seconds.
you'll be fine. Zobe's gonna find out it's hydrofluoric acid and they're gonna have arms by the end of it.
Oh.
All right. So what are the two of you doing?
Bob just said you're back. So what are you
How's
doing,
that?
Lou?
Well, we'll move over to
I'm
Fook
gonna
you.
get
What was that, Lou?
I'm just gonna give Zormir guidance.
Well, that's
Yeah.
fair. You do so. We move back over to Fook you as a similar situation occurs as you are making your way down this rocky corridor, and you notice standing guard in a T-junction. It's technically a T-junction, or in a splitting
Y
path,
junction.
a Y-junction. This large Yuan-Ti abomination standing guard. What would you like to do?
Because Fuck You doesn't speak the language. He's gonna, as he's walking, as soon as he spots this guard, he's gonna go to a bush, pull off a branch, and then try to like stealth past him.
All right, give me a stealth check.
From a nat 20.
Close.
Oh, that's pretty close.
You just like walk around the outsides, just like wherever there is space.
Walking bush.
The guard just goes back to relaxing, none the wiser. All right, you make it into what appears to be this large internal garden. There is a little bit of sunlight coming through cracked roofs above, and you can see 4 lizard folk in what appears to almost be gardener overalls, very carefully plucking these beautifully fragile purple ornate flowers. And each of them have this little large glass container around their necks that they're gently laying the flowers into. You can see that between the 4 of them, they have at least 3 each. There are also a couple dozen more flowers about in bundles here and there. What would you like to do?
Fuck You's just gonna try go up to each of them and steal their shit.
All right, go ahead, and you're already stealthed from previously, but give me a sleight of hand check to see how carefully you can grab these flowers.
20 or 21?
Dirty 21.
It was a dirty 20
Yep.
at first, but
How many
Yeah.
are you taking from the first lizard folk?
probably as many as he could.
Yeah. You take all. I believe it was 3 of them currently in there.
You said 3.
Actually,
yeah.
I want it to be more randomized. It will be 1d4 plus 1. There's going to be 2. Don't want it to be
That one's the
exactly.
lazy
they're,
one.
They're all working at their own pace. You gather 2 of the elder flowers from their satchel as you make your way over to the next one, still unseen. As you get there, though, you suddenly hear a whimpering cry. as the lizard folk behind you now seems distressed, looking down at their empty container. You can see as they look up at the rest of their kin, the rest of the lizard folk are looking guiltily away, and you can see the distress and despair in this lizard folk's eyes.
Does fuck you remember how many of these elderflowers that we actually need, or
I've
Let's
got
go
written
with
down.
wisdom.
It's 4. It says 4 units.
4 units?
Whatever
I'm
units.
gonna roll a history to see if fuck you remembers that.
Yeah, it's like whatever a unit is defined as.
Yeah, he probably remembers that. Yeah, he's gonna try go for the second guy's ones.
As you do so, the guard comes in upon the whimpering of the lizard folk and comes over and inspects the empty container. There is a pleading confrontation between the lizard folk and the guard, where the lizard folk appears to be bowing down and shivering and cowering a little bit, and the abomination shows no remorse. What would you like to do?
I think they said 2 secs.
We'll come back to that scenario in a second. Bob!
He will be busy today, apparently. Damn.
No worries.
There was a door.
You, assuming that you are fully back, you find yourself having been given guidance, looking at this large bowl of acidic water.
Okay. I retract enough of my armor on my hands that I can actually manipulate. Once I got the metal chunk in my hand to manipulate it in the acid rather than actually, and I'm ready to use absorb elements to try and negate some of the
Burns.
damage and the burns that I'm going to take from dipping my hand essentially in acid here to mold this. Okay, this is going to be a very unique experience. I've never crafted things in this kind of way, but here we go.
You can craft though.
Yeah.
All right. Now, obviously, this is going to be a check made at disadvantage, but go ahead and give me a smithing check. This will be a strength check with proficiency or expertise if you have it in Smith's tools.
I got Smith's tools.
Then give me a strength check with proficiency or expertise, depending on what you have.
Disadvantage. Or is it disadvantage?
Sorry, disadvantage. Because
right.
you're a little distracted by the burning acid to do this fully.
All right. So it's just a strength check with.
A D4.
Oh, it's got proficiency.
Which I believe is a plus
21. 20,
Plus
5, I believe, because we just hit the threshold, I think.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Plus 5.
21.
The other lizard folk take a step back, allowing you full access to the bowl. As you take one of the strips of this
Well, I'm rolling
slightly.
for guidance as well.
Oh yeah, add a D4 for
That's
guidance.
what I'm saying. A D4.
All right.
You take this large strip of green tinged metal and you slowly lower it into the water, and you can see it starting to become more malleable and bendable as you scope it to the inside of the bowl, and you realize the bowl is actually shaped like the cauldron itself. It's already acting as a imprint on the metal, and as your hands descend down into it, you gotta take some acid damage.
That is hydrofluoric acid. Damn.
Okay.
Presumably, you're using your reaction to take half
Yeah.
of that at 32.
Okay.
But
So
with
smart.
your knowledge and experience, with crafting and smithing, you easily push through the pain, and in one very fluid motion, you mold the metal to the shape you need it to as you pull it off, and you bring out this rather, slightly bigger than a palm size, more of like a Halloween candy tray thing, sized cauldron. And you have successfully made yourself a corrosive brass cauldron. You can see that the greenish tinted metal is now shimmering with this deep brass color.
Ow!
You watch as the other, or at least you notice the other lizard folk watching you with eyes of awe at just how quickly you were able to do that.
I'm glad
I will.
I'm glad I'm very good with my hands, or that would have bloody well hurt a lot more. And looking at my hands, how much of it's actually burned?
I mean, there's decent patches here and there. It's more of pain than anything. You've kind of got spots of burn marks up and down your palms. And you notice that a lot of the scales for the lizard folk's hands have actually been tarnished and worn away over time. You can see a lot of them are actually newly growing in. This is definitely a very painful process.
Hang on a
Like-
minute, Zormia.
Okay. Ow.
And I cast level 3 Cure Wounds.
Okay.
Nine.
I think 19.
Okay.
Smoke has a good chunk of it back. You'll be
Yeah.
fine. You don't need those fingernails.
All of the lizard folk turn to Lou with pleading, hopeful but silent eyes.
And
I turn around away from them all and ignore them.
Wow.
Wow.
I let the
Hey,
actual
I was still not to interact with them.
You were.
not interfere. I let the metal of my armor go back over my hands.
Zorbe gonna heal them, or is everyone ignoring them? Jesus, guys.
You guys really are the little bad guys.
I'm not there.
I'm just not taking chances.
Proving again, Alvina and the Point are the only actual good people.
Yep.
My God.
I'm gonna go to the guard and basically saying Naga, would it be interfering if I healed their hands to make them actually be a bit more efficient and going back to the work?
The Naga hangs upside down, his beady eyes level with your own. Why would you be so cruel to them?
Wow.
By healing their hands, I went through the process myself. That is quite painful.
It is. And what will you do when you're not here the next time?
I see your point.
No, I'm
You
not
may
there.
do
That's,
as your conscience. They don't have a concept of conscience. You may do as your will dictates.
Hmm.
But I think it is a waste of energy.
I
That's-
understand your reasoning, and I accept that aiding them might hinder things in some way. Yeah, they then may expect aid every time they go through their tasks.
Plus, we find that the scales will grow back sturdier and more resistant next time. I cannot say the same for arcane healing.
I have other ways to keep my hands and skills.
Maybe, but you are not a lowbrow servant, are you?
Depends who you ask.
You
You ask Gwen?
something on the
Yeah,
wind.
You heard Gwen's voice on the wind, considering how much they're pushing it, right?
Yeah.
You have have a Yuan-Ti's intelligence, even if your body lacks some of the advantages.
We appreciate all the help that you are giving us to allow us to pass through your
Lands.
lands,
Home.
and I
This
appreciate
is
your
no
customs.
home to us.
He says it's no home to us.
That is correct.
Ooh.
Then where is your homeland, if I may be so inclined to ask?
We do not know. Lost in time.
Oh.
We take refuge here. We sell our servience for protection against those who would hunt us.
Very well.
Fair enough.
If I ever hear history or stories of your homelands and may aid in finding it, I will do my best to return the information this way.
Hmm.
Side quest.
Side quest. Another one to add to the list.
Maybe
Turns out
then
they
we
came
could
from our alt
be-
sphere, just long before us.
Maybe then we could be truly free, but for now, the Great Spirit gives us a good deal.
That is good to hear. I
Now,
shall
are
get
you
select my
finished?
companion and take my leave.
Very well.
Come on, Lou. We're going back to meet up with the rest of them.
Okay, I'm right behind you.
Alright, as you do so, we return back to Fukyu as a scene was unfolding behind you between the lizard folk who no longer has the elderflowers and the guard who has come to check up on the group. You have moved on to the second of the lizard folk who are all averting their eyes and continuing with their work. What would you like to do?
He's gonna try to steal another two bunch of flowers.
Alright, give me a sleight of hand check.
It's like, sucks to be that guy. Anyway.
Maybe not.
Oh.
Oh shit.
Well, that's a bad one.
You're both reaching at the same time.
As he
Hands
puts
meet, so do
one
your
of the
eyes.
flowers in, your hands touch.
So romantic.
He glances up quickly at you as the two of you make eye contact with each other, while simultaneously you hear a howl of pain from the southern lizard folk as the abomination takes his blade and strikes it across the lizard folk's back, leaving two scars parallel to each other.
Before he does anything, fuck you puts his fingers up to his lips and says shush in the attempt to intimidate him.
Give me an intimidation check.
Please. Yeah, I knew that was coming. I knew that was coming. We are bad
Oh,
people.
15.
We are bad people.
You are bad people. The lizard folk looks away as if he had never seen you.
And then fuck you takes the two extra flowers and then starts moving back towards the group.
You do so. The guard, having dealt with this demotivated servant, begins moving away. As you slip out, you notice that the wounds are still fresh on the back of this lizard folk as they focus down with their empty tray and start their work all over again.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
carries on.
he will not be getting his full rations tonight.
Oh
Ouch.
no. Anyway.
To be fair, I expect exactly this from fuck you. To be entirely honest.
Yep.
I mean, fuck you is legit evil now. So
Exactly, right?
Yeah.
Lou was
But
more
you-
surprising.
You all return back to the central square, having gathered your elder flowers, your corrosive cauldron, your sleeping mandrake, and all of your crystals.
Yeah, a black dragon clawed hand like slams over the top of the well, and as Alvina pulls herself out, it's like, well, that feels good. She's still got all the scales on. She hasn't taken them off yet.
Should we be worried about that?
No, I don't
Okay.
think so.
Okay.
I'd worry more about the mandrake you're holding.
It's asleep, but it's fine.
How'd you manage to KO a mandrake?
Dwarf's gonna have his
not
secret.
manage.
Saying it aloud.
I don't see it being concussed. So. It doesn't have a big dent in the top of it. I don't know how he did it.
I've got my techniques.
something
Please.
magic bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
You can see it's still breathing.
Do mandrakees breathe?
I don't know.
Depends what law you're using.
Okay.
There's some
Yeah,
movement in the damn thing that is giving us the idea it's still alive.
Yeah, Alvira will reabsorb the black dragon scales.
Switching.
They'll change to the normal color.
Oh,
You've all gathered and returned. It seems you've each gathered the required ingredients for communion with the great Chukan the Mighty.
yes. Oh,
Sullivan.
The great
Okay.
Salavin the Mighty.
Chican's the other one.
Keep an eye which one this fucking is.
Chican's the other one. Chican's the gold one.
We found a traitor within the.
We found the
Common.
traitor.
Look, I'm just the mercenary.
I'm the guy. I just work here.
I work for whoever pays me the most.
How much
whoever
are they paying you
protects
here?
the most.
One capybara a day.
Oh, I think we can manage only half a day. So, oh well.
Technically, it's one lizard folk a day, but fair enough.
Thinking
Yeah,
like
that tracks.
about rat size equivalent, right? Makes sense. Capybara's about the right size.
Yeah.
Well then, are we all ready to return to her priestliness?
Yes.
I think
I
so.
will say the water is lovely as well.
Yes,
acid's
it
not
is
so
a
much.
divine river.
Mm-hmm.
They tend to be like that. Was there anything else you would like to do before we continue?
I can't think of anything. Anyone else got any
You-
ideas?
You may
check-
not end up returning once the ceremony begins.
That's
Finish up
bad.
any of your
Have
business
we got
while
everyone
you can.
together? Is everyone here?
I'll be waiting over in the corridor when you're finished your business.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want to check out this statue? I think that's like the one thing we haven't seen yet.
Go and have a look.
No, not that
Oh,
statue.
right.
The one that's actually got a personal guard.
That one.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'll
good.
give it.
Well, I'm pinging in the top right.
investigation.
You could check that one out first.
You guys can do whatever the hell you want.
I was talking about this one.
Oh, the destroyed one.
Just
Oh,
go
yes,
over,
you-
explore a little bit before we.
Let's explore all the statues. You know, maybe there'll be maybe a hidden room unlocks if we touch them all in the right order. I don't know.
Yeah, just say hello. Go.
Uh-huh.
Hi.
Break the obelisk.
Bang.
Look,
We'll find one.
You're broken.
We'll find one and break that.
The one that's already broken.
Yeah.
Investigate.
It's a
Pretty
nice
sure I mentioned
statue.
these before, but they appear to be statues not of Yuan-Ti design. It looks like they've come to occupy this place, and that these
Yeah.
used to belong to a civilization a long time ago. The features are worn away. They were definitely humanoid in shape and stature, but other than that, it's hard to make out any details as to what race this may have belonged to, or what species it may have belonged to.
Any details of the armor or clothes they're wearing?
Mm.
Alrighty.
Yeah, give me a perception check. Let's see if you spot any hidden details.
Perception, perception, perception. There you go. Yeah. Not great, but whatever.
14.
So this seems more a point thing. I don't think
They
I'll roll.
definitely look like they were once wearing crafted metallic armor rather than anything organic or leather bound. So whoever these people were definitely had the technology of crafting, particularly smelting and metalwork. Other than that, though, you can't make out any other details. Everything else is kind of worn away from thousands of years of time.
Okay. This might be an old Arcanite temple. It might not be. We don't know.
No chances of engravings or anything.
No, they've worn away with time.
Yeah, the
Okay.
features are gone. The engravings are gone.
Yeah, you can only make out the braid.
Look
the
upon
broad
my works,
silhouette
you
of
mighty,
them.
and despair.
Think I'll doop-a-doop-a-doo up this way and go and have a look at this statue that this person's guarding.
As you approach, you can see that there is a what appears to be a stone plateau just beneath the statue. A good like couple foot by a couple foot, just this almost cleared patch of earth, and standing above it, a statue that looks ever so slightly different than the rest. You can see this one's newer, this one's not quite worn away. Is a visage of a large Aarakocra, looking down, almost harpy-like in its posture. You can see there are there are red stains on the stone platform beneath it. What brings you to the Punisher?
I can't speak Naga, so
I see the red
I can
stains.
speak Draconic.
As I see the red stains and hear the name of the Punisher, I begin to turn around. Then just realize Alvina can't speak it, and just stand behind Alvina and just say, "He's saying it's called the Punisher and asking why we're here."
Oh, I was watching a Draconic. They might speak it. I don't fucking know. What's the Punisher for? Is it like an individual? Is it like another spirit? Is it just a statue?
If there's no response, I will translate.
Just finding out things.
I'll see if they translate, if they respond first, but if not, I'll translate.
Do they also look
They
confused at
do
me?
In my head
not.
canon.
They look confused.
In my
Okay.
opinion, this Aarakocra might be their god of death because birds
Funny.
and snakes.
Oh, yeah.
Is it a secretary bird, Aarakocra? The secretary bird, the one that just kicks snakes.
Yeah.
Oh, the tiny terror bird. It could just be a hawk, right? Because that's the famous one, right?
But
Yeah,
look
I'll
to
get
the
a
point
picture
if you
posted in Discord.
if you translate. What was the
I
question
will
again? I got
translate.
distracted by shit posting.
What is the Punisher? Just information about the Punisher, basically. Like, is it just a statue? Is
I
it
don't like the Punisher name. Let's go with the Winged Death.
with winged death?
That's cool.
Last Shadow, straight up steal from Avatar.
Oh yeah, that's fair. That's fair. They are the great death that becomes us all. They are what young Yuan Ti fear in the night. They are beasts of ancient history, said to have expelled us from our forgotten homelands. One day we will seek out and find the descendants of those beasts, and we will eradicate them from the universe.
Stealth. Don't let Philip onto this island.
Yeah, wrong kind of bird, but yeah.
Wrong kind of bird person. but I don't
Collateral
think they-
damage in there.
Yeah. Do we actually know any
Can I-
Aarakocra?
We might have met one in town, possibly. I don't remember. Can
Mm.
I try and roll? This is not going to end well. Can I try and roll say a history, because I've met Yauti in the main sphere. Has any of them ever mentioned this, or is this like a specifically this sphere thing?
Yeah, sure. Give me a history check.
Let's find out. Alvina's not good at history, but there's a chance. I got as good as Point did with perception.
You've never heard anything like this in the main sphere. Yuan-Ti don't really have any intersection with the Aarakocra. The Yuan-Ti are normally from the realm of Lapis, which is the demon energy infected jungles. And they tend to be the mutation of exposure to evil energy. They're a primordial heretical race that is one of the blasphemous races like demonoids and stuff.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Yeah. Interesting.
But nothing to do with Aarakocra or Kenku or anything.
Yeah, no, like bird. No bird demons known by the spoken of in fear. Okay. Well, thank you very much. I will hop along in the happy way that Alvin normally does. Good to know.
And I will hop along, slightly more wary of. There were definitely sacrifices in front of that altar.
Yes, there were, but she's not thinking about that.
Yep.
Is following me. Yes?
You're not too much.
Just stand back and watch what's happening here.
Yes?
You see several of the lizard folk ever so casually and carefully arranging themselves so as not to draw any attention, but deliberately blocking off your path. And you can see they make a kind of a wider circle, starting to block out sight from the abominations. As a more elderly lizard folk comes out of the shadow and stumbles over to Alvina.
Hmm?
And in Draconic is going
Yeah.
to say, You are not of scale. You are flesh. Who do you worship?
Mm. I've never thought about that, really.
Who
Uh.
do you serve?
Oh, that one's easy. Me. Also, I love that they're saying this to the most reptilian party member as well. Like, I must have nobled that down from them. I'm still covered in scales.
You who is part scale.
Yeah.
You wannabe scaled creature.
Wannabe. It's just happened. She woke up like this one day.
So you know freedom.
Mhm.
How I have longed for freedom.
Mm.
There is a place at the center of the island
Okay.
where all noids are free.
Ooh.
I grew up there as a child. Before I was captured during one of their hunts, and I was brought to work across the island.
Okay.
I have a request of you.
Oh. Well, I'm happy to listen.
Dangerous, deadly request.
Okay.
Comforting.
It is near my time to return to my ancestors.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot do so far away.
Fair.
I would like to die among my birth roots.
Okay.
Would you help me?
I'm gonna glance at Point as well.
Have an idea. We release something from the corpse. Does it just kind of disappear, or does it? Shut up.
No,
And
you
did we
it
release that other
physically.
snake earlier or not?
We didn't release the other snake. You said
No.
you were going to release it when we found another one
Yeah.
or something else.
Definitely found
I
something
am
else.
suggesting putting the dying lizard folk in a Pokeball.
I mean, that's not a bad idea.
Now you just gotta figure out what to do with the giant.
Yeah, that's the
I think
difficulty there.
there's an easy option for that. How far is the drop again?
I think it wasn't that high. It was like 60 feet.
Yeah, no, it wasn't too far. We could just release the snake back into the swamp over the side. Just let it go about
Is
its
that going
business.
to work without causing
Yeet it
issues?
over.
That's better than just release it in the middle of the freaking shrine.
Oh yeah, it's better than that. It's just
No.
if
I mean, just unleash this dragon snake in the middle.
it's the difference between unleashing a dragon snake in the middle of the shrine and just like 2 feet to the left of the shrine.
It's off the cliff. You'll probably go, "What the hell is happening?" and leave. Probably.
Depends on if it let how the
Can I
carb
make a
work.
roll to see if I think that will work?
Will the carb let it off at the ground, or will it let it halfway off in the middle of nowhere?
No problem.
I would have
fine.
built
Do
it so
that.
it releases it from the corb itself rather than
Yeah.
on the ground over there.
But he'll be fine. It's a 60-foot drop from a gigantic snake. You'll be fine.
Yeah, you
I'm
know
not
the-
worried about the snake. I'm worried about the Yuan-Ti being annoyed if we release a giant snake here.
Nah, I'll probably be fine so long as it's not in the actual castle.
That was my thought. They'll very much be annoyed if we release it in
Let's-
the temple.
Let's try it. Let's go release a snake over the edge somewhere.
What do you tell to the old lizard folk man?
Give us about a minute.
Yeah.
We've got an idea that will work. We just need to do one bit of prep.
Well, I will pray. They wouldn't pray. I will hope for your return.
Then point is gone.
Yeah, I'm gone.
No,
I think we're going to
constantly,
this
it's
one
just
because it's definitely
invisible.
into the swamp. Is my point. My thought.
Yeah, I was gonna go over to the left.
Yeah, go
That's
go
fair.
to the
Well,
left.
move
for now.
yourself wherever you need to go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just where we came up the first time.
Yeah, I'll hold point off the side so it's not going to like clip the side in any way.
Just Lion King me over, and I just release a snake.
Yeah.
Yeah, Oof. Just giant snake over there now.
Drop not Molly, the other one.
Yeah, the one we've not named.
Uh.
Actually, I think I just called it Snake.
Yeah.
And then we
Because
got
I'm
the
imaginative.
Nick.
snake.
You do so, and a giant snake appears and looks around confused, slithers off.
Hey.
Okay, that works.
Okay. Let's go back.
Now, 2 creatures are free.
Where's old man lizard?
I'm gonna scan the statues with my arc index thing to see if there is actually any Arcanite in this area.
Which
You
was
do
the old
so.
creature?
There is no Arcanite in this area. You go back and you can see that there's a bit of a panic whisper between people, but you no longer see the old man.
Ah, shit.
Yeah, shit. We should have left Alvina behind. Just well, I don't speak.
I've got an idea.
Draconic,
I've got an
Alvina.
idea. I'm gonna pick point up. Give us a moment point.
Okay.
Richie picking point up, running up to the shrine bit up here.
Oh,
Oh, this is Lion King-esque.
oh, is it? Yeah.
Hand me the corb. Hand me the corb.
hand Alvina the corb.
You keep him talking. In the other direction.
Sir, do we see the old?
Is the old man
Is
still
the old
like
man on
alive?
the altar?
Is he already alive or not? Is he already dead?
He's not here.
Damn it. Is he already been eaten by the bird? Is the new blood stains on the bird? Can I smell new blood?
There is
Ah.
not.
Okay.
There's just.
Bob has an
I mean,
idea where the old man's gonna be. Is this where Alvina would be smart enough to twig what that person's gonna be?
Yeah.
She's did that. She doesn't know where the sacrifice point would be.
Probably down in front of the priestess, right?
Probably. Yeah, there he is.
There it is. Yep.
Well, point. I trusted your ability to solve this problem.
Okay.
I give you
I've
back
got
the
an
cub.
idea.
I give you back the cub.
Yep. Got an idea.
Good luck.
What have you two been up to?
Nothing.
sights.
Having an explore. Yeah.
Okay.
The statue is very cool.
I don't think
As
this
you
is.
as you return, you do see the old man being held by one of the abominations.
I don't
Oh.
think this is an place. Scan for any Arcanite. So
Okay. I might just get into archaeology then. Apparently, the pointed down anthropologist. So, your high priestiness. I have a request of you. As we've been here, I can't help but admire the loyalty of your servants. And honestly, we could always use a spare set of hands. I was wondering, could we maybe purchase one you're not using? Say that one just there.
You would need to ask Salavan the Mighty. They are not mine to give away.
Okay. But I like the look of that one just there. So, can we set that one to the side while we? God, I'm just sacrificing a different one. Aren't I?
Yes, you are, but that's not our problem.
We just set that one to the side while we have this chat, and then see if Salavin's fine with
This
us.
is our
But
oldest and most veteran of workers, one who has passed their prime.
I'm gonna lean in at Alvina
different
and
cultures, different cultures.
whisper in Draconic. What the hell's going on here?
Uh,
Or one of the languages I have in
let
common with
Alvina
them that
do
I'm
that.
about to say, the
I
only
recommend
language
common.
you...
uh,
In fact, common's a good one. I don't think they speak common.
yeah. But I'm whispering, so actually we can do this by our telepathy.
We have
Because of
telepathy?
the stones. The stones. We have the thing we
Oh, the
summon.
sending stones.
tokens.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just holding a sending stone behind my back and asking Alvina what the hell's going on.
Oh,
You know,
that...
did these
that...
work the same way as actual sending stones?
I have no idea. I don't. I've
don't know
not
how
even
this
looked
works
them
either.
up. I've not even looked them up. I just
I've
got
been
told these are a
imagining
good
them
idea.
as like Star Trek com badges because they're dragon scales.
I'm just imagining you like speaking towards it while Vina's like 3 foot away from you and can hear you and over the comms.
Yeah.
Mm.
I always
Yeah.
assumed they were like you have to speak into them, but I could be wrong.
I mean, I've also got, I think.
No, to be fair, you can have a secret conversation. It's fine. I just like the idea of you putting all this effort when you could just lean over to the left.
I think it's
for
probably
it
just
to
gonna
be
lead her.
less obvious to them that we're communicating than anything else. I've also got a message.
Alvina
Don't
has.
worry about it. I don't think they care.
Yeah, but I say they're probably fine with it. Alvina has common, elven, ignan, yeti, draconic, and specifically fire elemental. So take your
Remember,
pick.
they don't have a concept of lying. They also don't have a concept of deception.
Yeah. Oh, that
What
one
did you
asked
say?
us if we can take him so he can die where his family are from.
Now, where he was born, but yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he went to
Wants
like
to go
their
home
roots.
to die.
He went for their roots, and Alvina went family. Oh, that sounds about right. That's what I'd use it for.
Yeah.
So he can go die.
Okay.
So helping him out. Why not?
Fair enough, but we're also trying to make sure that we get through this place unscathed.
Yeah, he'll be fine. Don't worry about it. He'll be fine. They're nice
Okay.
people. Alvina somehow
nice.
says without a trace of irony in her voice.
High priestess.
Yeah.
I I notice you say that they are the one that is the most
Veteran.
veteran
Most
of
experience, most
slaves.
knowledge.
I feel that that would be a disservice to sacrifice such a person to your great mighty Salvin.
Salvin.
To Salvin the mighty. Old beyond the
mighty.
years. We want a healthy younger person
Come
to. Not
Yeah,
a-
it's almost
worst.
straight up saying what you were
They
thinking.
are the worst.
I told you to deal with it. This is not my fault.
Yep.
Are you volunteering?
Me, a
I-
sacrifice? I don't think that's a good idea. Are you
No,
volunteer?
take over.
What does the sacrifice require?
Yes.
Does it require a sacrifice? We don't actually know
Well,
that
actually, yes.
yet.
Does it require a sacrifice, or is this just
Let's not
formalities?
assume it's death yet. It probably is, but there's a non-zero chance it's not.
What do you mean?
What is the last component required
For the ritual.
for the ritual?
A soul to power the transmission.
There we go.
There we go.
Ah.
Do we have a spare?
No, I'm using
Yeah.
that one.
A soul in
Do we have a soul in the jar?
Oh, we do.
We
We
do
have a-
actually.
We have a
We
troll
do, yes,
soul in
but-
the
Actually, no,
jar.
trolls don't have
Ooh,
souls.
yes.
Trolls don't have souls.
Ah.
They're a monster,
Yeah.
aren't they, Chris? I
Damn it.
believe I'm right in that one, right?
That is correct, yes. Only Noids have souls.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Mm,
Damn it, there was cool.
we have one, but I'm not using it.
Who? Oh, Point Bot.
Point Bot has the egg inside him.
God damn!
the
Yeah,
egg
don't
is
use
soul.
that. That's one way of getting rid of it. But
No.
But on the other hand,
That's why
Big
Point Bot's
stream.
been gaining levels.
that's a
He's
bit of a
trying-
nuclear version. But
Wait, is that the
You
flavor
know-
you went with for why they're getting levels?
Yep.
they've got a soul of
they're
a god.
incubating a
They have
soul.
an egg inside them. Yep.
They've got the power
Alright.
of
It's good enough for me.
a- Makes sense.
You want us to use a healthier specimen?
I mean, we're going kind of above and beyond, right? I mean, I've got double the number that's normally required of the water crystals. We want to really make a good impression.
Yes.
I see. Well, okay, go get us one of the servants who just turned from an adolescent.
Oh no! I just realised.
Yes, you did.
We're going to grab the one that fuck you stole the.
Oh, yeah, we are. Well, fuck you has ruined that person's life enough already. At least they won't have to worry about not getting extra ration.
I'm just gonna grab a random
fair
one.
point.
Can we have a
Any-
can we have a
any-
roll of
any-
dice to see if it's that one, Chris? 'Cause it'd be very funny.
Okay, if it's below 5, it's that one.
One.
We are morally
No, it's
awful.
not.
No, it's fine. It's just another young lizard folk. This one is definitely like just turned into maturity. Is in the best shape of their lives. Lots of manual labor.
We're
Is he one of
saving
the
them
party
from. No,
I
I
have
still don't think I can
returned.
justify that.
I have returned with what? Because this fucking guy's voice keeps changing. Oh, okay, and well, I guess return the other one back to work then. They'll have to just work till they die.
I don't. Oh,
Anyway,
well,
we're putting them
we-
aside
we-
for now.
we-
We're putting
we
them
discussed
aside for
buying
now.
This one, yeah. Keep him to one side. We can discuss buying him when we meet Sullivan. Cool.
Very well.
Get some suspicion.
Now bring forth the cauldron.
Okay, and the cauldron.
Put it in the place.
Where's your request?
Put it on the platform before me.
Yep.
One where you kept asking questions.
The important platform.
So you invited us to ask questions there. Don't say it like it's.
She asked questions. It's where we did it, right?
All right.
She's not
Just
wrong.
the tone there was like, where you
continue,
kept asking questions.
She's
I'm
dying.
going to go get some more water.
Yeah.
Then we're going to take our first little break there because we are past 7, and I
Yeah.
need to take breaks for these damn
I should
snakes.
feel sorry for the.
You
the
should feel
sacrifice
sorry
lady.
for everything here.
Yes.
You have the chance to free these guys whenever you want.
Yeah.
We'll free him after we get permission from the giant snake. How about that?
Yep.
We need to go
That's
through
I'll
all
be
the.
back in like 5 minutes.
Okay.
This is why you should have made way more corbs. Point.
I made all
I
the
feel
calls we could
permission's the way
with
to
the
go.
copper we had.
Yeah, we should have made shittier ones.
Yeah.
Lots
fair.
of little ones as well.
Lots of single-use ones.
Yeah.
Terrible for the environment, but great for efficiency.
It's fine they're made of arcanite. If Alvina's anything to go by, she might just eat the spares remains. I don't know how edible every arcanite that isn't red is, but she's eaten one. She can probably
Yeah,
get
if
through the rest.
No.
Red is spicy.
No, you don't.
Probably.
You don't want to eat
Bitter,
copper.
probably.
No. You'll be a taste of the copper at the first, but as soon as you've it disappears the rest of the food away with it.
Oh,
Like
it's
it
diet
vanishes.
pill.
It's like
That
a
just
diet.
means it's cost efficient. Because when it
Diet
breaks
pill.
down in her stomach, it just fills the stomach immediately, right?
No, it disappears all the food in your
Oh,
stomach. at that
it
point.
takes the food. It's an edible tapeworm.
It's
Yeah,
an
it's a
edible-
diet pill, basically.
It's a
Yeah.
diet pill. So it's a tapeworm. I was about to say it's an edible tapeworm, so it's a tapeworm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a
basically-
non-intelligent tapeworm.
Well,
Yes.
because it's teleportation and stuff. It basically the food in your stomach along with it just goes poof and gone.
Yep. It teleports the food away.
It's gone, so it's not an edible tapeworm, but what you just ate there disappeared with it.
That just means she can eat more food.
Yeah.
I'm
But
hearing no downsides.
You're gonna
here.
you feel hungry after eating that one, definitely.
She always feels hungry anyway. It changes nothing.
No, but this is where you feel really hungry because it made a whole shitload of your food disappear.
Yeah,
And possibly some
Remember-
of your stomach.
possibly some of the stomach.
So
Yeah, it's
what
fine.
you're
It'll
saying
probably
is-
grow back.
After you had an edible, you're starving.
Behave.
Just ask
Also,
a question.
Do remember we did petrify an ogre by giving them the emotion of hunger from Alvina, which she permanently has. Remember. We did make an ogre literally confess all their crimes to us because it's the worst thing they've ever encountered.
I'm hungry.
Please make it stop.
Feel her hunger.
Feel her normal hunger. She's gone for an hour without eating. I kind of imagine Alvina's stomach noises make the same sound that the Martian tripods from War of the Worlds make.
I'm gonna give the musical
ooh,
version.
ah.
So the musical sting.
No, ooh, ah, not that
Yeah.
one. No, I was thinking of the Tom Cruise movie, but
Okay.
the ooh ah
No,
kind of
no,
works as
no.
well.
Leave that. Get rid of Tom Cruise's.
I enjoyed the movie. I can barely remember. It's been years, but I did remember enjoying the movie.
I think it's covered in ash. I didn't like it.
Yeah.
What am
I think-
opinion?
I think the original was better, and I think the musical version is way better. But I didn't think it was bad. It at least gave them a reason that, yes, humanity would lose. They had force fields. They actually gave the Martians force fields. It's like, this is why you can't just, win. Because why wouldn't you? So there's that.
I prefer Jeff Wayne's musical version.
Yeah.
The musical
But
version
I
is
like the
so
original
good.
film.
Come on, Thunderchild. Great song. I used to cry as a kid from that song. Not kidding.
Yeah, it's a.
Good song. It's a very good song.
Yeah, I've seen the live show a couple of times.
Oh, I'm kind of jealous of that. You know, a fun one.
Hologram of
There's a
Liam
War of the
Neeson?
Worlds immersive experience somewhere in London that I really want to go to.
yeah.
Oh,
I
I've
see
been-
the adverts for it on Facebook.
Yeah.
I've been past it, but I've never been there. I've never gone to it. It looks cool. I do like the musical version. It's also a fun one. It's played outside the Nemesis roller coaster at Alton Towers. Is one of the most soundtracks that's like, it's really
Makes
caught me
sense.
off guard one of the times I went.
But hearing all the screams from Mountain Towers.
No, that's normal. No, it was hearing the chances or anything coming from Mars just randomly playing in a setting that I wasn't expecting it.
Yeah.
See, this is why you
Wait
should never trust an astronomer.
Yeah. It's 1,000,000 to 1, they said.
Especially
Pokemon-
Ogilvy. Like,
Pokemon shiny hunters in panic.
Yeah, I'm a probabilist. We call 1,000,000 to 1 as almost certain.
It's 1,000,000 to 1 chance, but it might just work.
Yeah.
It's a guaranteed, right? It's Terra Pratchett rules.
Oh,
What if he was standing on one leg, blindfolded, turning around 360 no scope to hit the dragon's vulnerables, guys?
Yep.
Is that 1,000,000 to 1?
So the Discworld RPG has that rule built in.
I know it does. I've got the rule book. It's amazing.
So I backed it on Kickstarter. I'm waiting for a physical one to show up. But yeah.
Yep.
Fair.
A friend of mine is but did it, and they're sending me all of the info they've got because they went. I'm doing this because I'm in a chat which is like called the Wheel, where it's like we random spin on a wheel and do TTRPGs.
Okay, nice.
And because I'm the big Terry Pratchett fan of that group, they just keep sending me all the stuff for it. They go, "Is this good?" And I was like, "Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yes, it's great."
So who would be Rincewind then?
Gwent, easily,
yeah.
it's Gwent.
That's yeah. Again,
Who-
yeah. Which other?
Who's who? Okay.
Yeah, who's who?
Points to
Librarian.
flower. Points to flower.
Yeah, I'll take that. Point bod is the luggage then.
What is the luggage? Yeah, it even works even better.
Librarian.
Fuck you, I
Who?
think just because.
Yeah,
we
fuck
want
you,
to
might
know.
be the librarian. I think Zormir is Ridcully.
Ooh,
Either one.
wait.
I can't remember which one Red
Arch-Chancellor Ridcully
Chancellor,
of the
yeah.
Unseen University.
Or High
Alright.
Priest Grid Cully of.
Stebbans!
Yes.
Who's death?
I think fuck you might be more cut me and throat.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you are definitely Dibbler. You are 100% Dibbler. Yeah.
It's I mostly said librarian because monkey, and that was.
What
the
did I
entire
miss
logic.
here?
Which Terry Pratchett characters are each of us?
Let's see. Ooh, all right, are we all back?
I think so.
Nope.
Is Alvina detritus?
Detritus or carrot?
Or
Yeah.
Conan.
She could be Cohen. She could be
Yeah.
Cohen. She is.
Jeez, yep.
She's not actually that old. Hilariously
No.
enough, she's
Yeah,
future. She's Cohen in their prime.
Yeah, isn't like Alvina young for a human, let alone an elf?
She's in 20s. She's in mid 20s. How old is
Alvin had
Alvina?
more, warp in her
25.
I would say
Angua.
Angua, yeah.
Yeah, I also thought Angua. It's like close. She might be.
But kind of too happy to be Angra.
I was very happy at certain points.
Maybe. Yeah, I guess.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Where were we?
We were about to cut this teenager's throat.
Yep.
Oh, we don't go
Yeah,
there
but-
yet. There's no ritual.
No, I put the thing I had up.
The cauldron.
But
Fantastic. All right. Now place in the tide crystals.
Okay. Alvina will place the 24 tide crystal.
That's a lot of tide crystals.
He said, "Go big or go home."
Place in the elderflowers.
Fuck you, just tosses him in.
Good. Now, place in the screaming mandrake.
Just very quickly unswaddle and dump.
Screams.
Yeah, it's like
Good.
fingers in ears as
Three
quickly as possible.
pointer.
Why in my head is it sounding like we're making them a cocktail?
I was about to say, Alvina, if there's leftovers after Salvin, then Alvina might drink the rest.
So you auntie are noids, right?
No, the littlest ones are. These ones aren't.
Okay. So
Ooh,
this might just be a soul cocktail then.
Now place in the blood of a soul born.
Oh, is it just the blood?
You watch as the abomination just strikes their sword through the heart of the lizard folk.
Ooh,
I mean, that's one way of getting blood.
if it wasn't
I
lethal,
mean, she didn't say how much blood.
yes, if it was not lethal, I would have donated my own.
oh, we could have all donated some blood.
Yeah. Oh, well, too late.
You watch
Hmm.
as the blood drains out
Revivify.
the cauldron. Finally, the creature, the lizard folk, tumbles off, having all their blood drained. They are now dead.
Revivify.
You start to hear the,
Yes,
the
Gwen,
whimpering.
can you...
Would revivify work if they
I
had
mean,
no blood?
I mean, the problem with the Revivify, I don't think it heals the injuries, and he's kind of got a big hole in him.
Hey,
we
one
can,
way to
we
find
can
out.
combo some stuff together there.
Can cure that.
Cure wounds.
Yes, I can lesser restoration. Someone can
I think it
cure
might be only
wounds.
Gwent that can revivify.
I can, but I'm not sure if I have it prepared.
Do you just read the text halfway through the sentence and
Yeah.
break?
To be fair, you have access to all of Gwent's spells. They are still there. I'm just not proactively doing anything with them.
Okay.
If
Oh, I do have
revivify
revivify.
mechanics will just be
I
this guy doesn't
I
immediately
don't
die
have
again.
z-
Yeah.
joking.
Who
I don't
knows?
even
Gwent's
have
not
a
telling you one way or another what's
diamond
going to
worth
happen.
1,000 gold.
Actually, does Gwent have any of the other revival spells?
I don't think they're high enough level because they're multi-classed. I think
I
at
think
this
they
point
just
they
got
would have
Revivify.
Resurrect, but they're not full cleric, so I don't think they have
So
Resurrect.
we can't do a. Okay, wait until the ritual's over and then bring him back.
No, we've got like a minute, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know Gwent's exact level in cleric, but
Yeah. But...
Here we go.
I think.
You
See, it's
hear the
Red Cross.
whimpering.
He's gonna be fine.
hear the whimpering of who?
You hear the whimpering of the mandrake beginning to wake up, having been splashed in blood.
Alvina's
Oh,
gonna
Remember,
put
if,
her
any of-
back in the pot.
Remember, if any of you hear the to be fair, the pot was empty, other than crystals and flowers. If any of
I
you
presume
hear the
there was some sort of
mandrake, you
soup
will
boiling
die.
going on in there.
Yep, Alvina is going to put her fingers in her ears.
Yeah.
I will
Oh wait,
calm emotions it
Hmm.
again.
actually no, I will put some earplugs in my ears. I will find something to earplug my ears, because I just realised that putting giant talons in your ears is a bad idea.
Tell me.
In order to calm emotions, that you would have to get line of sight of it, and it's currently up on the staircase on the little podium. You would have to go up the stairs to look over the cauldron. Would you like to do so?
I pick point up. And hold
I
him
guess,
over my
yeah,
head.
That works.
As you do so,
Can you see
you
it yet?
watch as two large streams of acid appear out of the left and right of the priestess, seemingly
drop me.
coming from an unknown location as they aim for the pot.
Don't drop me. Fine.
You're like, you sure about it? They're not going for you.
As these two stream of acids fill up the cauldron, and the screams of the mandrake are very quickly stifled as the acid melts it away.
That's one way of doing it. Now I'm gonna put you on the floor.
Maximum cruelty.
Nice minimum cruelty. It's dead.
The streams that appear to have come out of just mid-air have stopped. And
Would've-
the cauldron is now bubbling and boiling. You can see there's a large, thick, caustic gas rising from it. Yes.
Smells alarmingly delicious.
Mm-hmm.
Now each of you inhale the caustic brew, and it will bring you to Saladin the Mighty.
Oh, okay.
I will translate that to everyone.
Well, yeah. Point. You stay here and shake us if anything happens.
Deep breath.
Yeah.
Inhale.
How the hell is he going to work for Lou?
Yeah, good point.
I can't breathe this, but I'll inhale it to what
I mean,
think is my nose.
Warforged can still smell things, so.
No, oh, fair enough.
Yeah, you still have a nose and everything, but I don't think he has to breathe.
Doesn't have to, but can, I think.
Yeah.
But yes, the caustic gas spreads out as the priestess blows it in your direction. What would the party like to do?
Yeah, Vina's going to
Just let it happen.
take a deep breath, and
Whatever.
and if it feels like it's burning too badly, she'll turn her lungs into dragon lungs. So she's not too concerned.
That's fair, that's fair. Alright, everyone give me a constitution saving throw against acid gas.
Hey, hang on. I don't suppose my blessing of Curious would help
Anybody
here.
got any Rennies?
What does Blessing of Curious do again?
I'm resistant to
Con
poison.
save.
It's not poison, it's acid.
Specifically ingested poison.
This is mustard gas.
This is technically this is acid rain.
It's also going into your lungs, not your stomach.
Yeah, it might have been
So
the
alas,
throat.
unfortunately not.
I'm gonna use
yes,
my
Lou, it's positive.
Destiny.
yeah.
I got
What
a
if it's your
22,
destiny to
but I don't know
burn?
what's not
Fuck.
coming up.
I'm just gonna
Yeah,
take
there
it.
we go.
That's your
You got the
destiny to burn.
same roll.
Alright.
If it starts, yeah, that's a lot. of
Fine
damage.
roll at all.
NP 101.
As you all die from the inside out.
Alvina doesn't actually.
Everyone just
She
melts
can
from the
tank
inside out,
that.
yeah.
She can eat that.
I'm
That's-
resistant to acid, so I'm good.
No, I think you massive damage because that's like still 200 and something.
Chris tried to kill us with snakes.
I
It didn't
know,
work,
but-
so he just puts some gas and asks
Hello?
nicely.
Look, they're all UNT. They don't have the same biology as you. They might not know this kills you.
Yeah.
I mean, it's acid damage. It kills them.
No, this is the same as alcohol for them.
Ah, okay. It's bad for
Sure,
them.
it kills
kill
them, but it kills them slowly.
Yeah. Is it
Okay,
33?
Oh.
Check.
Does it go
Okay,
for their liver though?
No,
29.
it goes for their lungs. They don't have livers.
22.
But it's a DC 18.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm fine.
well.
No.
For
Fuck
those who
you.
failed, the DC 18, it's 33 acid damage.
Yeah. Oh.
For those
Okay,
who
so-
succeeded, it is 16.
16 they've got.
I'm also going to use
And
my
I
reaction.
am resistant to acid. Unless acid gas is different to
No,
normal
it's acid damage. Take half of the gain on that, so that'd be 8 for you.
You know what? Because it feels right, even though it's not really the most important one, Alvina will turn her lungs into black dragon lungs to gain resistance again. It's not a lot,
There
it's
you go,
8
so.
for her. but-
Zormir,
I'll
what you
use-
say?
I'm using absorb elements as well to reduce the
Alright, you do
acid
so.
damage.
It smells lovely. I mean, it's...
Tangy and painful.
It's a scented candle.
And
All the NPCs and Gwen take some amount of damage that I don't care about. Not enough to kill them.
So,
Not 495 anyway.
Okay.
it smells
Uh,
really nice, actually.
Well, to be fair, you aren't able to actually answer for as the acid inhabits your lungs, it starts to cloud your mind as well.
Time
As
to trip some balls.
Yeah.
all around you, the world swirls and slowly leaks into this blue color as you are in the cloud. And this acidic blue, greenish, turquoise, teal, whatever the fuck green blue is called again.
Teal, turquoise, all of them work.
Turquoise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's like 15 different versions. So take your pick. They're all fine.
Surrounds you in this mist and slowly clears till you find yourself in this teal colored world.
It's a blue sky with the moon.
I recognize that creature. I don't know if it's definitely not the same type of creature, but I recognize the creature.
No, I mean, to be fair, I'm using a stat block.
Yeah.
But it's not
Ooh.
Elder
It's
Tempest.
not a greater element. Or whatever the hell they're called.
Yes, Elder Tempest thing.
Yeah, Tempest, that was it.
I think the third most himbo of all D&D monsters, statistically. The number one
But
is
you
the
all
Zaratan.
find yourself
Big
in this blue area with these white spotlights coming down and pillars of white light in the foggy blueness of this world.
I'm
You
really,
can all see each other. What would you like to do?
really concerned as to how many times this happens to me.
Okay.
This happens worryingly often to Alvina.
It's your thing now.
The ones of us who can speak
Hi.
Naga, or at least understand it, should probably be the ones to talk first.
Yep.
And be respectful, or we are all going to probably die.
Yep. Step forward, bow.
Respectful.
Well, the ones that are talking yet will.
Does your does Zome's translation thing one work here? I assume it does. Two,
Oh, yeah, they just have the language proficiency.
cool. Does it apply to the knowledge of how to properly greet one of the great spirits themselves in that knowledge booklet they got?
Well,
I
yes,
wouldn't have
for
thought
one
so.
of
It's
them.
just language.
As for Salvin the Mighty, I'm pretty sure you're supposed to tell him that he's a giant idiot.
Hmm. What does it do for greats you can?
Flip a coin, Zormir, and point.
I don't think we want to use what like, knowledge I have for greeting them.
I mean, no knowledge to know how to greet the spirit they're aligned with,
Yeah.
Yes.
and go from there.
Yeah. I basically.
Oh boy, where are we now? I don't know. We're always ending up somewhere, aren't we?
Mhm.
I'm gonna stay back here, guys.
Yeah, fair.
There you go. That's all my NPCs.
That sounds like good.
Who were they?
I am gonna peace
Jones and
out.
Abby's new voices. Okay.
So Zome,
I'll go
indicate roughly what they're supposed to do for the other spirit, and we'll go from there.
I run through what the greeting for there.
And
In order to
adapt.
greet the great Chukan,
Mhm.
they are the spirit one. 1 second. These all have to be corresponded with something. Okay. You must approach with patience and calmness, with reverence. You must bow before speaking to them. You must speak start any sentence with great flattery,
Mhm.
and you must never word your sentence as if it is a demand. You are always seeking either the guidance or the help
Permission.
or the permission of the great Chukan.
Always ask for consent.
Okay,
I
I
feel
will.
like this will translate to most of them, but
What? I say great spirits want to be treated with respect and reverence.
I think I'll be the first one considering I speak Naga. Yeah.
For notes, Salvin the Mighty takes the form of a great swirling hurricane
Yeah.
because they are a tempest.
Yeah. the storm that is approaching, or that's kind of sitting there, I guess, in this case.
Particularly, it looks like they are a water-laden storm. So there's thick dark storm clouds swirling around. You can see little hints of lightning flashing in between it.
Proper
That's just the
typhoon.
day in general. Wind and rain.
There's no lightning here, but there's wind and rain here.
I know, obviously, using their full title and bow and
Not
everything.
reminded.
Do so. They do not react. Your words seem to just drift away upon the storm before you.
Maybe we're not close enough.
Yeah, but be patient.
Can I tell Alvina the words to say and get her to do it in as booming a voice as she can?
What, so she can intimidate him?
No, just
I want to intimidate this god! Again!
Say, it's on brand, but
Oh, demigod.
Yeah, this one's a demigod.
would I be able? Would
You can
They'd be
certainly
able
tell
to-
Alvina whatever you would like, yes.
Yeah, what do you want me to?
What Alvina interprets that is up to them.
Yeah.
will it be a performance check to see if they can copy exactly what I said, or something like that?
No, you're not doing anything complex. You're just bowing and be respectful. I think Alvina can handle it.
Yeah.
But saying the words in
There's
the
no
Naga
fancy
language,
procedure here.
but saying the words and translating the words to Naga for her.
Well, she is learning Naga. She's
Yeah.
She's like 2 days in, but she is learning it. So it's a good practice.
Fuck you. Can you give me a perception check?
Perception.
I mean, it'd be a performance check if she was doing it by interpretive dance.
I mean, she technically is a war dancer, but I don't think
Speaking of
that's
which,
the time.
Dot, dot, dot.
22.
22. You notice a flash of movement from behind you. A silhouette of a figure kind of just dashing through this light before vanishing again.
That's concerning.
You don't know yet.
Yeah.
So
Fuck you
everything's
says-
fine.
Yeah, Bucky turns to the investor and comes, I don't think we're actually alone here.
Aye.
I just saw something move
No,
over there.
God.
I look over there.
Yeah, you don't see anything but a massive pillar of light within the misty blue fog.
Something moved through the light.
Are you sure you weren't just seeing things?
No, I'm willing
Taking
to.
it
I'm
away?
willing to take Fucky's word on that one.
Yeah. I've learnt my lesson about trusting the vibes of.
You've learned the hard way of vibe checks. Just sometimes all right.
Yep.
Keep on your alert, everybody.
Alvina,
Yeah.
try and say
Okay, he's trying to attack.
booming voice as best you can, because I'm not sure my voice is reaching them.
Okay.
Ah, crap.
And I'll give you what to say. And
Do I see that one, by the way, Chris?
See one what?
We all see it.
Yep, that's one.
Yeah.
Well, I guess Alvina's going to say the words that Zorbe got them to say, do the same motions they asked, like in the voice of a thunderclap that she can do.
Okay. I'm just gonna say you succeed on that. I don't know. There's no check to see how loud you are.
Loud check.
You're loud. You
Yeah.
succeed all loud checks automatically.
Yeah.
The storm seems to pause and calm for a moment as it starts to swirl, and you can see what almost appears to be a large serpentine face on the head of a swirling body kind of float, well, maybe not float, but bend down towards you, and in a booming voice of lightning, "Who approaches Salavin the Mighty?"
Are they speaking Naga, or just can we all understand them?
We'll say you all can understand them in
Yeah.
this ethereal space that gets translated.
Yeah.
Zarmia, you want to answer?
Well, Alvin will go, the little bad guys, I guess, the voice back. right?
No! We're not
It's an
too late.
ironic name. I yell from over here.
What do you seek?
We seek
Uh,
permission to move through your lands.
And also, we want to trade one of your slaves for. Well, if you're going to give it to us, it'd be great. But otherwise, you know.
And a bout of your favour wouldn't go amiss.
Yes.
Fuck you. Something passes behind you, and then is gone again.
As it does it, he whips out his sword towards where the thing was.
Stab point bot.
You just find empty space behind you. You see Pointbot just off a little bit, Abigail and Gwen further behind you.
I thought we
Pointbot
left
moving
Pointbot.
away from you.
No, I thought we left Pointbot behind.
Unfortunately, they were in the mustard gas cloud.
Yeah.
so-
Oh well.
Yeah, so they get to be here now.
Oh well. Well, Pointbot was our in case our bodies get anything happens to our bodies. They were our defense, but oh well.
I mean, fuck you does also have a short bow of warning, so.
I know Alvina has the sword as well, so we're
To be fair,
sure
they
to
weren't
be fine.
attacking you.
Yeah, I've kind of sidled over to near these lights, just in case.
But
Fuck you.
the warning's not going off on them, no?
No.
Alvina is probably like basically just not even a twitch or flinch in any way for interacting with him.
Why should I grant you passage?
Because we're kind of great.
You belittle my blessing?
Not at all. I'm saying what we are.
Fuck you, you feel a gust of air once more on the back of your neck, and this time a whisper carried in the wind.
Hey, you should attack that thing.
Yeah, I knew that was what it is. I knew exactly who it was. I recognize that voice. Hey, cat. Hey, cat. Yeah, I'll be the same. Yeah.
Go on. Look at it, it's so pompous. Just one little fireball. Go on, you can do it.
I don't have fireball, so how can I do that?
You fireball, don't you? Do that then. Go on.
Looks important.
It's not.
It's not.
Go on. There'll be a
It's an
tribute.
illusion.
There'll be a reward if you attack it.
What kind of reward?
Riches in the afterlife.
If you kill it, I'll let you eat it.
I wanna
That's more Alvina's thing.
Yes, he took the wrong one.
Okay. Hey, Avina.
Hey, cat. What are you doing?
You should attack it.
Why?
I don't like it.
Why do you not like it?
It's pompous.
Is he?
Yeah. If you attack it, I'll let you eat it.
Oh, that's dumb. I think everybody in the party hears the stomach rumbling from Alvina there.
Go on, just one little fireball. I think it'll be funny. What's the worst that can happen? Go on, it'll be funny.
Oh.
Hey, fuck you. I hear it. I hear it's guarding loot. I hear if you kill it, you can take its castle.
I mean, I've
God,
got much
there
use
is
for a
no castle
castle.
here.
I've got my own, so.
Yeah, Yeah, but
Support?
don't you want a summer home? Don't you want a summer castle?
Not really. I've got one wherever I want it. So
What do you want?
well, what are you offering?
What are you?
Man,
A summer castle.
used to do shit just for the sake of shit. Now look at you.
Eh,
They,
Now you need
they became
reasons.
evil and now need a motive.
Oh god.
I mean, have you
It's the
have you
reverse.
fireballed it yet?
No, I'm debating whether it would be tasty or not. I mean, it's a cloud.
It's a storm cloud.
Yeah, I've eaten lightning
Get some
before. It
red dark
tastes.
and then it'll be fine.
Have
If
we
you,
not?
if you defeat it, I can take over its territory.
What is its territory?
All of the east winds.
Isn't it a water spirit?
Okay, all of the east rivers. Then will that make you feel better?
You don't sound like you know what it gets out of this.
Look, there's water in the winds. What do you want?
Is there water in winds?
No,
I
there's
mean,
this.
in monsoon season.
Look at it. It's a giant storm.
It is a giant storm.
It's wind and water.
I'm assuming Zorbit is talking at this point for them. By the
Yeah,
way,
we switched back. We switched back over to Zormir. Zormir, what you doing? Why should I give you my blessing?
Have we not presented the relevant offerings to you to receive your blessing to move through?
No. You have given the offerings of communication.
what is the blessing for your
What?
bless? What is the
What?
offering for your blessing?
What
Let's be
more would we
respectful,
need?
Zormia.
What more would we need to offer to be allowed to move through your lands?
Something
Rituals.
of great prize.
Something
I
great.
like gold
me too.
or jewels or
Fuck you knows the
great
word for
pieces of
gold in
art.
any language.
Yeah, if we can understand it. It's speaking in all.
Language is
Speaking in storm.
fair.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. You're supposed to give me a gift.
Can I incite him and see if
Yeah.
Are you
something
interested in
pretending to be a
collectibles?
deity or what?
Yeah.
'Cause
Yeah,
it's-
I mean, you know, all the great spirits love gifts.
yeah.
Gold, prizes, people, portraits. They don't particularly care.
Hmm.
They just want some sort of tribute.
Did we not have
Got
paintings?
a
that we
limited
never
one of a kind
have
Lou
true-
plush with cult accessories.
They're not one of a kind. That's lying.
Yeah.
I have one as well. We have at least two with us.
Okay, maybe not one of a kind.
Am I saying we've literally got two honors at the moment?
Yeah.
We bought two sets, point.
Seriously,
What do
limited
you
edition.
bring in tribute to Salavin the Mighty? Show me that you appreciate me more than the other spirits.
We bring you a show that the other spirits have never seen.
One moment.
Do you like
Chris?
jazz?
Oh, gee.
Present me with this jazz, and we will find out.
I think with a
Like the point-
13.
Point
I
and
think with
point wants to perform jazz.
I think with a 13, that's definitely a yes. Alvina's question is, does he look tasty? Yeah. I'm asking Alvina's stomach, does it look tasty? It's probably a yes, but still.
See it as gold. You liked gold, remember when we first met? God.
I mean, I still
Alvina's-
like gold.
Alvina's stomach's rumbling really loudly for anybody to hear.
Mm.
It doesn't look like it's got any gold on it though.
You're impossible. Hey, Zormir.
Yeah. What? Why? Cat?
You've never heard Cat before, I don't think.
I don't think we've ever met.
Uh,
I am but a whisper on your ear.
Oh, one of the pillars, aren't you?
This is your conscience speaking.
This is your conscience.
Okay.
You're a creature of order, aren't you?
Yes.
This thing seems pretty fickle. How do you know it will honor its agreement? It already shot your ship down once.
Hmm.
What if one of the party members upsets it later and it decides to rescind your passage?
Yes, they do have a tendency to do that.
If you kill it, I can guarantee you passage. I'm far more reliable than it. I'm on your side. Well, technically, you're on my side, but
I'm about to say
that's the point.
Cataclysm, literally divine pillar of chaos. Very reliable.
Also stopping herself before she says, I'm more reliable. I'm more reliable. No, I'm on your side.
I'm on your side.
God, you know it's the logical thing to do.
I just thought of something, Chris.
Yeah.
Since Alvina's been going through all the Elemancy books,
Yeah.
does it mention a creature like this
No,
in any of them?
no, the pillars are new.
No, not cat. Not cat.
No.
Oh.
Salavin.
Technically not. It's not primordial.
It's not primordial. Ooh.
No, the great spirits are technically something slightly different. They're a hybrid between stuff.
Okay. Alvin is the wrong one. Alvina wants to make a check to see if she at least thinks that she would gain a power by eating it that she wouldn't be able to gain from a blessing.
That's your choice. Either offer a tribute to Saladin or kill it.
I am offering the gift of song.
Vina's going to statistically just go back up a little bit to fuck you.
Yeah,
Hey.
give me a performance check for the song.
Hey, fuck you.
Yeah. What's
So
that?
Cat's been talking to you as well, right?
Yeah.
Destiny that. Oh, that's
Right.
hang on. Destiny that and click the right thing. Sorry. There we go.
If we
Yeah, perform. Oh,
I think there's a crossroads here. It's either we get best friends with them, or
or immortal enemy.
we eat or I eat all of them.
Oh, this is
Tiny tornado.
a round point bot.
Do you think
Wait,
that's a
who's
good
who's
idea?
doing the jazz again? Was it you or Point Bot?
Both of us together.
Sideways.
Yep.
Do you think that's a
Wait,
good
wait,
idea?
Max.
Oh
Which one?
no.
Which one do you think would be appropriate? More
Did you mean
appropriate
fit-
for us.
Oh no.
No, I want Saladin.
Okay.
Place them underneath. There we go.
He's usually got a judgment for these things.
Okay. You find yourself in the eye of Saladin the Mighty as he watches you perform. We'll come back to that in a second. The rest of the party,
there
the rest-
quiet.
the party, the
They
rest
kept
of you
offering me
see
things
the
and don't know
tornado
what they
seem
want.
to exactly encompass these two.
What was that? Fuck you.
They kept offering me things. I don't think they actually knew what they were offering, so but they probably don't really have anything to offer. And how can you eat wind or like rain or whatever it's made out of anyway?
I mean, it
Fair
ate
enough.
fire.
True.
So
That was
turn
living
into
flame.
tea.
True. I mean, this is alive, right? It can talk.
Yeah.
That's pretty alive. Is no one else concerned that fuck you and Alvina are just in a small huddle? By the way.
I'm kind of busy with other things right now.
I'm seeing how this is going, and
Hey, Cat.
You get no response.
Damn it. I was going to ask if I get the river. It was a really nice river.
The storm passes you by and suddenly returns in front of all of you. Yes, that was a worthy tribute. I shall take these two, thank you.
Stride forward, and I'm just gonna fucking whack him.
Yay!
What?
Oh.
What are you doing?
If Zome's punching him, dibs on eating him.
I'd accepted your tribute,
You're not taking our people.
but they offered themselves as tribute.
Technically, I offered the song
Zombie-
as tribute.
The exclusive rights to the song.
Yeah,
Alvin-
and I won't perform that song again.
Alvina
I have a
shouts.
guarantee of that.
Alvina shouts
gonna-
out.
I will
Yep, I'm
sign
eating it.
something. I will sign over the rights.
Alvina's
We're
shouting out.
punching anyway.
Alvina shouted out. Zome started it. I get to eat it. That's what she bellows out.
Oh
I'm-
god.
I'm just
the
saying, if
auntie
I
are not
take you
gonna be
both
happy.
captive, then I get to keep the song rights. It's
Destined
logical.
That
That definitely misses. It's a 12 on a demigod.
I'm testing that one.
Okay. Because this is a branching path, so there is legitimately you can pass by tributing. I don't know why you tribute a service. I feel like you guys have never bribed a deity before.
Yeah, I was going. Oh, I guess that might work. I wasn't expecting it, but maybe since it's a demigod, right?
Yeah, it would work. It's just I'm taking the performers so they
Yeah.
can play constantly for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think happens if you go up to a great king and be like, "Here's a great song. Great, I'm keeping you."
I was about to say I have done this with dragons before, and this is exactly what dragons do. So,
Yeah.
and this is kind of a quasi dragon in a way.
Okay, but before, because this is a branching path option, since this will have ramifications as to how this plot goes. Are you in agreement to combat? How would the party like to proceed?
I am in agreement. I want to eat him.
Yep.
I'm fine with eating all the great spirits. I'm gonna be honest. That's one way of uniting the great spirits. Alvina eats them all. Right. That fulfills the prophecy.
Oh, we are gonna set off a civil war.
Yes, we are.
The point the character is against it. Me, the
Mhm.
player, is fine with it.
I'm
I
looking
don't care
forward
what
to
the player
Gwen.
says, so that's fine.
I'm looking forward to what Gwen comes back to.
Us all dead, I believe.
We can take him.
Yeah,
This
we'll
thing's
see.
only what, like CR 26, something like that.
No, it's only 23. It's fine.
Oh, okay. And it was
So-
above 20. No,
We won't be able to take it. Taking everything else.
we'll be fine. Hey, look on this point as well. If we kill the spirit, there's a non-zero chance that it frees the priestess, and she might be grateful. And if I eat it, then I become the demigod, and they can worship me.
I guess if all the slaves belong to it, then we get all the slaves
See?
to free them.
Yes.
Okay, Lormir,
I'll
we
be-
get one punch in before we roll initiative. Everyone else roll initiative.
Okay.
29 definitely hits. What kind of damage are you doing?
I am sticking with necrotic for now.
Hey, fine. Yeah.
That's fair.
I'll take a
Seems
19.
to have full effect.
Jesus. I'm so happy I have advantage on initiative. One of those was a 16, the other was a 2. On the
Yeah,
die.
mine was advantage as well.
Extra initiative. Oh well.
Yeah. I don't know why yours shows up as actual advantage, mine just shows up automatically with whatever's the
I
highest.
think it's
really
because I'm
weird.
going. Yeah, it's because we're going through beyond. You're doing it straight on
Yeah.
the page.
Yeah, it's the only thing that works like that on the page. It's really strange. But
I got 19.
Well, I'm gonna suffer for this. Not be able to retaliate quickly.
yes.
Yeah, and
Oh, I thought that
Gwen
was.
the one that
I thought that
started
was
it.
Salavin that got a 10 on initiative. I was like, oh yay!
Nope.
Oh, I did get it. though.
17.
1, 2, 3. Is that everyone roll? 2 we not got.
I
I got a
we got
19.
Abby. Yeah.
We've
Got
got, I
John,
think,
a
everybody.
point. We've got me. Who's last?
Gwen isn't on here because.
Yep.
Gwen, not
Lou?
NPC.
If
Yeah,
I'm
Lou's not on there.
there. I got 19.
19.
Oh yeah, there's.
And I guess I'll add Gwent, but Gwen can just go as 10 because I don't know what Gwent's initiative is, and they can just heal for their turn.
It
I'll
can
let
be the
them
support
work.
round for now. As well.
Yeah, this is why I've limited you down to 2 NPCs, so they can just have their own turns now. All right,
Damn
that
it.
should be everybody now.
Damn it, Lou. Your 0 deck somehow beating my positive deck score with initiative.
The point, you watch as a massive necrotic burst of energy tumbles into the living tempest that is Salavin the Mighty. It would appear that the you're the only one who didn't get any whispers from Cat. Zormir has initiated combat this time. What is happening?
Lou never got any whispers.
You're chaotic
Actually,
enough.
They assumed agreement with you already, but whatever we were gonna do.
Honestly, I think
Yeah,
they're
that's-
intimidated by your chaotic.
They don't want to be worshipped. Cat, maybe they don't want to be worshipped. You know, that's not what they're about. They're a bit too worried about this. Lou will start a cult about them.
I could be an honorary pillar.
Get back here. Oh yeah. Also, technically, is actually no, because you punched it. Yeah, you punched it before before I walked up. So yeah, you wouldn't have added that. Oh, I'm not raging. Actually, never mind.
yes. So I think seeing
It's probably immune to lightning.
th-
I'm
th-
just going
these
out on a
guys
limb.
suddenly start a diplomatic incident, I'm going to run into the middle, and I'm going to start counter charming within a 30-foot radius.
Oh yay!
Did you know that the new counter charm is so much better?
Is
I
it?
do the new counter charm within the 30-foot radius. I don't know what the difference is.
It's no longer an action. You can now do it as like a reaction. I'm pretty sure.
Ooh, that's so much
I-
better.
It's like
No,
they fixed it.
I reaction counter charm and then protection from good and evil Zormir.
Imagine that's what it should have been to begin with. Counter jump should have been a reaction.
Yeah, the fact that
Yeah.
it has to be proactively done is fucking ridiculous. But yeah,
Yeah.
they fixed that from what I saw.
Hell
Fair enough, you do
yes.
that. Lou Grim, it is your turn. What are you doing? I had accepted your tribute. Give me my 2 performers.
I'm gonna eat you.
What?
Mighty Salavin, we
The mighty.
appear to be being brainwashed by something. Give us a moment.
The Mighty Salavin the Mighty. Is that his full title?
Yep. Mighty, Salavin.
The Mighty.
Yes, Lou. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna do level 2 guiding bolt.
Fair enough, you do so.
I will appreciate that because
16 radiant.
you gotta hit him first.
Yeah, give me an attack roll.
Yeah, so you missed the attack roll part.
Hit the other button.
Thought it was the one that hit automatically.
No,
That's
no.
magic
you,
myself.
you hit the little
There's
symbol.
no such
of
other
the-
thing.
Yeah, I just did that. It's not coming up.
There we go. 14.
14 unfortunately
I think
does
that
not
misses.
hit. You attempt to, but like a flash of lightning comes out and just dwarfs the light of your radiance. Alvina, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Oh, she's gonna rage.
Okay.
And
Also, he has disadvantage of hitting anyone other than me.
oh, fun. Because
Right.
I'll
I hit him.
yeah, you do. I've just remembered I've got my brutal strike list closer now. Somewhere I put them in one spot. Yeah, I put them all in one spot, so I can actually see them all without having to scroll through my entire character sheet to find the 2 different lists.
I also forgot I had thunder damage, but is he resistant to thunder or
He's
anything? like
probably
that?
immune. He's a tornado.
Is he immune?
Who knows? You don't know. You gotta hit first to find out.
Well, that was part of the.
That was part of it.
knows?
They've got some thunder damage. in
Okay, it doesn't seem to do anything. They're already
Yeah.
giving off thunder.
All right. So I'll not bother
Thunder,
about
lightning,
that. But
very,
the,
very frightening.
the other effect still
Me.
stands. That he
Oh yeah, that's fine. No,
The
well.
taunt. Yeah, Alvina will. She'll open with just recklessing. You know what? Normal reckless. No brutal strikes for now.
Ooh,
23
23 hits.
with force and physical. And again. Crit.
Tear apart herself in the
It's
mighty
a lot lower damage than it used to because she doesn't have brutal critical anymore. She has brutal. Oh yeah, shit. Sap happens. What does sap do again? I need to look that up.
Oh, I don't remember that one.
Sap. I've got a list. Hit a creature with a weapon. It has disadvantage on the next attack roll before the start of my next turn.
That's fair enough. Now it's disadvantage because everyone. You notice that your slashing damage itself doesn't seem to be doing as much to it. Your force is still doing enough to it.
Okay. And I've not got an extra action, but I want to do something role play. If that's okay.
Okay.
Alvin wants to start trying to crunch into the the storm, trying to eat it. Like trying to suck it in and swallow as much of it as possible.
Hey.
You do so.
I inhaled and it got bigger.
It did. As it is going to use its lightning storm, as I need everyone to give me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
As you can see there, a DC 21.
Ooh, I failed
Uh-oh.
that. You very much failed that. Alvina is going to blue dragon scales herself though.
I'm gonna destiny that.
Okay. As you can see there, it is a DC 21. For those who make it, you take half as much damage, which would be the 17
I'm
lightning
gonna
damage.
bend luck.
Yep, that's what's there for. For those who succeed, you take 17 lightning damage. For those who fail, you take the full 34 lightning damage. And
No one
if
passed.
you fail the saving throw by more than 5, you are stunned until the end of your next turn. So if you fail a DC 16, you are now stunned.
So one of the 2 points.
Yeah, the first one's the point, the second one's point bot.
Point, you're stunned.
Stunned that you would just attack the Elder Tempest.
I didn't. Zome did.
All
I
right.
still think there's some sort of brainwashing going on.
What for Rose?
Who are we waiting for? Lou, have you done your bend luck to see if you succeed or not?
Not yet.
I'm using flash to pass.
Okay. That's fair enough.
Exactly.
Okay, so we're just waiting for Lou's bend luck to see how this all resolves, but you're not stunned, so it only matters when you're taking the extra damage, so that's
It's
fine.
D4, isn't it?
Yes, D4.
Yeah, I couldn't find it in the features.
Yeah, just spend your points and roll it. Yep, you pass.
3.
So you take
Yes,
17.
Yes.
take 17 lightning damage. And then I'm going to, at the end of its turn, do its recharge. It does not recharge its lightning storm.
Don't know.
But that is fine. It does activate all of its legendary actions, however. No, and it was its turn, so... Ooh. One sec, I need to check what one of its passives does.
Have like a
Ooh,
storm aura or
I
something.
can cause the area to be lightly obscured.
Oh,
I can
fun.
also extinguish any open flames, and everyone has disadvantage on perception checks that rely on hearing.
That makes sense as wind.
Uses light fog.
Ooh, the winds
I've-
impose a disadvantage on ranged attack rolls. The winds extinguish open flames and disperse fog.
I've
Facilitating
just
the middle
heard
of the
something
storm.
quite funny, I'm pretty sure. Oh, it's not dim light, it's mist specifically, isn't it? Or like strong winds.
Yeah.
My eagle eyes don't help with that. Tragic. I thought, oh, maybe do I have a thing for that?
It is
Fun.
also going to move away without provoking an opportunity attack.
Ooh.
Already,
it has
my
flyback.
reaction anyway.
Same.
And it is going to fly up 100 feet. As
That's
it
just fine.
becomes the terrain.
Fun.
Difficult terrain.
It's the sky.
Yep.
It's gone. It disappeared when you hit to Abby.
Bloody furious terrain, I believe.
Angry terrain. It's not difficult terrain. It's angry terrain.
Go to the back. There we go. Thank you.
Also, just realized this is technically. I'm assuming the wind is technically a natural phenomenon, right? Because they're creating a storm.
Hmm.
Alvina could hide in it, which is very funny.
Maybe.
It will not matter for it, I guarantee, and she's not gonna do it, but it is an option. It's very silly.
Very, very easily. I think I can actually need to go grab a couple of things first here. Because I actually need to keep track of its health.
I believe, Chris, it was resistant to slashing, was it?
Yes. It's
Yeah,
just
cool.
resistant to any physical damage because it's a
Tornado.
area. It's tornado.
Yeah, it's a tornado. Yeah, cool. Make sure it just wasn't immune to it.
I think, no. Technically, I think by raw it's just non-magical, but fuck that, I hate that. So
I hate that rule. I'm happy they've gotten rid of it in the current edition, in the newer versions as well.
it's just half now.
Yeah. It's like, oh, it's halved. It's like immune to non-magical. Fair enough. But
Oh my
halved
goodness.
non-magical only. It's like, no. It's
I just
boring.
realized this also got rid of its initiative.
Oh shit. 17. It's fine.
On the
I
bright
remember.
side, interacting with any of the other factions, going, "Yeah, we killed that one you hate," might not be the worst.
And Alvina ate it. This girl
God.
ate that god.
I feel like is the first step down a dangerous path.
No, it's not the first step down the dangerous path. It's about
Yeah.
40 steps into the
It's a
dangerous
later
path.
step, yeah.
Where we've already, Alvina's already outright stated to the party she wants to eat this specific god and all the elemental lords.
Mm.
I mean, hilariously, that's how one of the apocalyptic timelines happened in the main sphere.
Just Alvina.
No,
Alvina.
it's a different character who eats the primordial Prince of Fire. And then goes on to eat the Tiamat equivalent, and then just starts consuming the everything.
Hilariously, Alvina actually does want to eat the person that ate the Tiamat equivalent, so
Mm.
this kind of works, right?
There you go. That's our crossover, like clashes of the multiverse. Just two hungry entities wanting to consume more.
Are we gonna have the end of Dark Souls 3 part? Whichever one wins the fight consumes the other one and gains all that power, and then it's really fucked.
Maybe, who knows? It is Abby's turn. Guys, the creature seems to have turned into the wind. How do we fight this?
I mean, I'm gonna try and eat it. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do that yet, but
Well, I'm gonna hold my action because it's not currently within range.
okay.
I got nothing else here. I'm gonna rage.
Carve the wind.
Fuck you. What would you like to do? The creature is 100 feet above you, technically.
If anyone, by the way, just a point, if anyone has haste, hasting me means I can keep up with it. I'm pretty sure.
I've not got
Unfortunately not.
haste.
I just realized I can actually just use two.
Um,
One for the area effect and one for the cycling body.
I've not got anything really.
Yeah.
that good then.
Their greatest challenge yet, literally fighting a storm.
You're fighting an actual hurricane
I'm just
in its own territory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just looking to see
The
what I
greatest
have
challenge. Wind.
that will get within range. If it's like 100 foot away at the minute.
Yeah, 120 you said, right, Chris?
100 foot.
Oh, it's only 100, okay.
He hasn't used his full 5 movement, it had to move about a little bit.
I'm annoyed, by the way, because I could have slowed it down significantly. That's a shame.
So now it's just
Um,
rotating above you as a giant serpent.
Yeah.
So let's do a first level magic missile at it. See if that hits it.
Yeah, okay. Hey, that technically
full
works.
full damage, 15 damage.
Hell yeah.
I think it's 3 darts, isn't it?
I can't remember if it's 3 or 4. It might be default 4. I cannot remember.
Pretty sure it's 3.
I can't remember if it's like 1 plus spell.
Yeah,
3.
3 darts of
It's
glowing
three.
magical force, 1d4 plus 1 damage. So yeah, 15 damage.
Cool.
Of what is it? It's,
Yeah,
force
Of course,
damage. I
it
think.
takes it.
Pure force. Yeah. Which we know works. So.
You shoot up into the sky, and you manage to collide with something, and you have dealt
Guys,
damage to this
magic
thing.
missile works.
It's quite funny.
Hell yeah.
Wish I had it.
I'm gonna bonus action give Alvina Bardic Inspo.
Thank you very much.
D10,
I
I
forgot
think
about
it is.
FUSD10 is written as mine, yeah. Hell yes.
Oh, no, it's up to D12 now, sorry.
Oh, hell yeah! I will rewrite yours in my checklist then to D12s.
Nice.
Very nice.
Is anyone within 10 foot of fuck you? This is auto scale, isn't it?
Doesn't look like... Actually, no, 10 feet, yes.
Yeah.
A point is, I think, Abby is.
Yeah, so is
And
Jones.
Jones is. I think that's it, because I think everyone else is
Okay.
just out.
Well, let's shoot down at the end of Fukyu's
Poor
turn.
lightning.
Let's do a little lightning strike. I need everyone within 10 foot. Well, technically it has to do between them because it's 5 foot radius. The point and Fukyu, give me dexterity saving throws.
Mm.
DC at 20. On a fail, you take 11 lightning damage.
Take it.
So I'm bloodied.
Ow!
I'm-
and stunned! And
I'm-
stunned!
And yeah.
I'm close to being blooded.
Oh yeah, from the previous one. I believe that's just till the end of your next turn. It is.
You guys not heal?
It is Jones's turn. Jones is also a little loss of what
I
to
took
do
like,
because he's
like
a melee
30
character.
from the acid, 30 from
Yeah.
the first lightning. 10
Oh,
just
wow.
now.
I'm very happy I decided to, like, Black Dragon lungs that acid damage.
Mm.
So I might need the rest of the reactive resistances, which I'm a little less happy about. But
What is the range of Magic Stone?
I want to say it's a 120, but it might be a 60. It's. I think it's in a value of
It's
60s.
60.
Yeah.
Well, Jones
Okay.
picks up some stones and attempts to throw them at the storm. But unfortunately, just doesn't
Throwing
quite
rocks
get them
into the
far enough.
wind.
Gwent heals somebody for 4d6. Who wants healed?
Please.
Oh,
One of them.
Yeah,
I'm.
they
I'm.
don't.
Re-
Point.
I'm reasonably okay.
Okay, the point. You get 11 health back.
Okay. Yay.
Point Bot's turn. What would you like to do?
Point Bot has one trick, and that trick is finger guns. Pew. Pew.
Thankfully, it's Eldritch Blast, which
Yeah,
is
it's
the very
Eldritch
long
Blast.
range.
Just into the air. Just pew pew. How many of those hit?
Ooh, it was a 19 AC, so only one of them.
Okay.
Good to know the AC though.
10 damage.
The main difficulty of fighting this boss is literally that it's a giant fucking storm.
Yep.
Mm.
I'm gonna do something that might be very funny
Oh no.
on my turn.
I am Sullivan the Mighty. Zormir, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
Well, he's not out of my range. And I'd like to remind him of that. And I'm gonna shoot him.
Blue column. Green column.
Okay, the dice.
Yeah, I liked it.
Yep.
I'm going to hopefully try to do what the Gaul's worst nightmare is, if anyone knows what that is.
Nope.
Never, anyone here watch Asterix and Obelix?
It's I knew it was an Asterix reference. I just wasn't sure.
The Gauls are only
Exactly what-
scared of one thing. The sky falling on their heads.
Oh,
You're gonna try and bring it down.
See if I can, right? It'd be funny.
But 26 hits. Is that 27 necrotic still?
Yeah.
It takes it. Oh, it is now bloodied.
I'm not
Yeah.
sure if we established where I had two shots still with me. I got 2 attacks, but I didn't know if I still got the 2 shots.
You got Gunner, didn't you, specifically
Yeah.
for that?
Yeah, that should be fine.
Alright.
I'm pretty sure you've had 2 shots before in the past as well.
Yeah. We haven't fully finished doing your guns, so it's in the weird interim stage.
Yeah. Don't think that one's gonna hit.
Unfortunately not. At the end of your turn, because I've slightly buffed this so it has slightly lower action costs for its legendaries, it's going to use up 2 of its legendaries for Screaming Gale.
I'm basically gonna also use my shift.
Oh yeah, go for it. Alright, I need everyone to give me a dexterity saving throw against a blast of thunder and wind that's going to encompass everyone.
Okay. Jeez, that was a bad roll from me. 21. You know what? I will use fuck yous save on that just to see. 9, that makes mine 21. Yes!
Yeah, I rolled really bad. Mine.
Or 22. Wait, pass. Yeah, I did as well. I was like, oh, I could. If I get a decent roll on that, I'm going to use it.
Yeah, I mean,
'Cause
I've
it
got
might-
plus
Roll.
10 to my dex. Dex save.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Right. Okay, hang on.
Yeah, Caleb?
I'm going to
Me too.
spend a couple of sorcery points and cast Careful Spell.
You know it's only for your spells.
It's only your spells.
You can spend one
said-
sorcery point to allow up to 5 creatures to automatically succeed on the saving throw of a spell you cast.
You cast.
You cast.
I really want
it,
us to
Captain.
get some way of getting Lou to do sorcery points on someone else's spells, though. This sounds hilarious.
It's like curve someone else's
I
spell.
usually
right?
keep forgetting the meta magic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This would
well,
be-
the
was.
great thing to remember, Lou, is that meta magic only modifies your stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. If it could modify other people's stuff, that would be broken.
Also,
We need to
technically,
work
it's
on-
not a spell. This is it just doing its
Is
body.
its existence. Yeah. We need to do this. We need to work on a way to get Lou to be able to sorcery point other people's magic, though. That sounds awesome.
All right. So yes, everyone who failed the DC 21 takes 21 thunder damage as you are blasted back 60 feet, and take an additional 5 bludgeoning damage as you collide in with the floor, with other people, with loose objects. I'll leave it up to you what you collide with.
Okay, so
So
if
it's
if we
26
passed its
rather than
half,
21.
is it?
Yes, if you pass, succeed on attempt or take, be flying in the direction.
Is it save or
Aye.
suck?
I think it might be save or suck.
So we
A few of us did pass that, so
just stand there going.
I guess
"Huh?"
you stand your ground.
Yeah.
You know what, you'll take half the thunder because that's still thunder damage. You just won't take the bludgeoning.
that's
Mm.
Bludgeoning will be fail suck because you're not being thrown away.
yeah, so
Very much.
10.
So 10 thunder damage if you stood your ground and did not budge from this giant
Okay. it didn't
wave of
take-
thunder that came booming down.
Avina
didn't
just
even take my
thunder
shift.
claps her wings to keep herself in the air.
For
It
those who
doesn't
did
even-
fail and got flung backwards, you take the full 21 thunder damage and 5 bludgeoning as you collide in with stuff.
It didn't take all my shift. That meant wait, not one blow. For a change.
Thunder's like the one element I can't absorb elements as well. It's tragic. There's no thunder dragon in D&D.
Yeah, that's true. All right. Suddenly, all of the beams of light take on a swirling green mist. That looks like a video game jump pad.
Yeah.
As Cat turns them all into effectively air shafts
Into video game jump pads.
into video game jump pads.
Come on.
Oh, they're
Like this
slightly
dragon.
they're slightly out of range. God.
But with that, that's where we're gonna take a quick 5 seconds because I ran out of water and we already went past the second break anyway.
Yep.
So yes, we shall be back in a couple minutes.
I'm gonna die, folks. I am really gonna die.
You'll be fine, Point. Hopefully, I'll take its attention.
I mean, hopefully we can get it like near
I
us
think
again.
the two who have thrown a shitload of damage at are probably going to take up its attention now.
Yeah,
than
I'm just gonna run away.
Yeah.
Isn't it 100 feet away though?
At the minute,
Thank you,
Yeah.
Dave. One moment. Thank you, David Uther, for the 13 months. You just scared the crap out of me with my Godzilla alert because I forgot it was there. It's literally, I've got the Godzilla roar like straight up on a very loud volume, specifically to catch me like that. That's the if someone subscribed to my channel for over a year
Okay.
total, they get that alert instead of the wolf howl.
Mm.
Yeah, Alvina's gonna try flying up and gravity slamming the thing. I want to see if it works. Is the main bit. Can I hit the storm with enough force to knock it out of the sky?
Oh no, it's been gravitated to the ground. Now kick its ass.
Gonna lock down this tornado. It's probably got good strength, I imagine. It's literally a hurricane.
Yeah. But
And it's
Cat's
literally called
going
the
in-
Mighty as well.
Cat's at least giving us an opportunity for some
Yeah,
more melee focus ones to get in closer.
Yeah, Alvina actually doesn't need to. Hilarious. Well, actually, she could, but annoyingly, it would be 2 actions to get there, whereas instead, she's going to just fly 45 feet directly upwards and get in range. Because it's slightly out of her range. She's like a little bit short, so she'd have to dash for it.
Hmm.
And if I dash for it, I can't use the gravity attack. So
Okay.
which is a shame, but
I've,
oh well.
I've chipped it away for you. Get it.
Yeah, you've bloodied it. Hopefully, I roll insanely high and it fails the save. Right? That'd be a very good one.
I'm also slightly worried about you bringing it down, considering the size of it right now.
It's fine. It's a storm cloud. What's the worst
Yeah,
that can happen? We all die horribly.
This is actually just the storm cloud on the minute. It's not the actual creature.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna-
It is a storm cloud, so.
Yeah.
Gonna crash down on us.
Hey, look up the bright side. That's called fall damage.
Yeah.
I don't think a storm can fall.
We're gonna find out because I'm gonna hit it with gravity on my turn. I'm very curious if it can take
Oh.
full.
Okay, fine. So,
All right,
I just checked stunned, which is automatically fails dex saves. But I failed all of them anyway, so
Ah,
that does nothing.
Oh my goodness.
Save yourself some spells.
you just take some extra damage then.
The point, I believe you are stunned, and are no longer stunned at the end of your turn.
Yeah, stunned is no actions reactions. Is moving an action? I can't remember.
Yeah, it's a move action.
Okay.
I mean, I'm pretty sure move isn't an action, but I'm pretty sure also stun does stop your movement.
Yeah.
Doesn't it say,
I
like,
think-
your movement goes to 0?
Hang on.
I think
Oh, yeah,
it's
it's
you're
incapacitated. Yeah, can't move. Okay.
yeah.
yeah.
I stand there, just my beard getting very, very frizzy.
Just,
Ah,
There you go.
I know
Um,
that's static as well.
Let's see. Ooh, can make 2 of these. Interesting. Oh wait, it's already used this. It doesn't have anything red left. Alvina, it's your turn.
Okay. Can I like move? Because I'm gonna fly basically straight up. Can I move towards this jump pad as well, or are the jump pads literally just the ground and it bounces them up, or is it like a full updraft the whole way?
It's a follow-up draft the whole way.
Okay.
'Cause they're
So
pillars.
Alvina's basically going to be flying upwards, but at such an angle that she's going towards the jump pad at least a bit as well.
Okay. Yeah.
But she's mostly going up the 45 feet to get in range, because you said it's 100 feet up, right?
Yes.
And she is going to swipe the gravity sword through the air and see what happens. Strength save from Salavin. He's probably gonna pass, but if he fails, it's very funny.
I think he automatically succeeds.
Ooh.
Yes, because he cannot actually be affected by conditions either. Which I know this isn't technically a condition, but
Yeah, he's definitely immune to the 0 speed. Then abs 100%. But does he auto pass the save? Could he still take the full damage?
yeah, let's find out. Let's give him a strength save at least.
Yeah. If he's immune to conditions, he definitely isn't slowed. Which, yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, but he'll still take the let's take the full force damage there. 'Cause it's
47.
force.
Yeah.
47. But he is not going to be affected speed-wise.
Entirely fair, honestly.
He is too incorporeal for that. But you do opposite the some of the like energy.
Yeah. Do I
Yeah,
have
start.
anything I can use for a bonus action? Not really.
Like-
Bonus action! Bonus action! Alvina tries to eat more of the storm.
I just envisioned it didn't start pulling it down. It just started raining because of the graphics.
Yeah, there's more rain coming. There's a big
That's
cone
good
area of more of harder rain. Yeah, I'll just yeah. Bonus action. Try to just eat more of the storm. Like try to really focus in on just devouring it. Don't know if it worked.
Lua Grim, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
I'm going to channel divinity.
Ooh.
I'm sorry, what?
Yep.
I don't know what your channel divinity is, but we'll find out.
It is Path to the Grave.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
You can use channel divinity as an action to curse one creature. Oh, shit. No, I can't. Too far away.
Oh, it's that range. Damn! Run towards the jump pad!
Yeah.
Run towards the jump pad!
Let's go jump pad, do it midair.
Oh, you can still move towards a jump pad regardless of what you end up doing.
Yeah, I need to get to 30 feet away.
Is it It depends how much it depends how much the thing is, but are the jump pads within dashing range? Because if it's a bonus action channel divinity, you might be able to hit him in the air if it goes.
The one on the right's about 60 feet from me.
Lou's a little bit closer than you, so that should be within dash,
50
right?
looks like. Yeah, dash range.
You can dash to it.
I don't think it's a bonus action though. I'm pretty sure it's an action.
I think some of them are bonus and some of them aren't. I don't know which ones are which.
It
So.
doesn't say.
Because it's
Some
till the
features
end
and
of your next
traits.
turn, and it doesn't. It's because you can't basically
Yeah.
trigger it on the exact same turn.
You're
But then
grave
you also
cleric,
normally
right?
don't.
Are you death or grave cleric,
Yeah.
Lou?
Grave.
Yeah.
Grave. Okay.
It's the only one that has it. Death doesn't have that feature.
I just couldn't remember because I knew it was one of the two. I'll look up the
Um,
ability to see if it says.
All right, Lou. What would you like to do? You can either start running, or you can either you dash towards the air jump and jump up in the air, so you're ready to cast it next round, or you can partially run towards it and fire or something else.
Yeah, it's an action, Lou.
I'll dash towards it and do it next round.
Which does get you in the air. So.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'll dash towards.
All right.
the air
You
pad.
you get into the air pillar and whoosh, 100 feet up in the air. Which for now I'm just gonna put you here.
This is where we need the old what's it called map, the gauntlet rise map again.
It's even got the spiral shape, yeah. All right. It is now Salavin the Mighty's turn. All his
Is
legendaries have
anybody-
recharged.
30 feet close to me.
Not anymore. You just went 100 feet up.
You're 100 feet in it. It's now within 30 feet of you.
Mm-hmm.
It's the
Speaking
sky-
of which, hey, look, Lou,
Yeah.
I'm gonna attack you. There's a 34 hit.
Ow!
Uh,
A little bit.
sadly,
Hello.
no.
Then you take 28 thunder damage as it slams into you.
Yeah, plus 16 sounds about right for a demigod.
And you said you were about halfway up, so it's gonna come down a little bit and slam into Alvina.
Okay.
Did you go reckless?
No, not this turn because I had to gravity slam it.
Well, 35 to hit.
Yeah, it definitely hurts. I just take
For
24.
24 thunder.
Yep. Can't resist
and
that.
Then, and then it flies by without provoking opportunity attack and returns to 100 feet. You were half the way to it, so it came half the way down to you.
It's fair.
Got a disadvantage to hit people other than me.
You didn't punch it last turn. You shot
Oh, yeah.
it.
Punch it, yeah.
You have to hit it with your melee
Oh,
attack to
I'm
do that.
sorry, that was my bad.
Yeah.
I'm thinking their return.
I remember how your ability works. It's fine.
Yeah. It's been a
And
while
at the
since I've
end
actually used
of
it, so
its turn, it gets attempts to recharge, which it does not do. So it does not get Lightning Storm back, but it will still have Lightning Strike and Screaming Gale.
That Screaming Gale was really cool, gotta be honest.
That is its turn. Abigail is also going to dash. Yeah. We'll have Jones dash as well in his next turn. Okay.
Abby's
for
hiding.
you, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Still 100 feet in the air.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of its motif.
Yeah.
It's a cloud.
You're
It's 100 footer.
35 for that.
What's my movement speed now? I think it might be 35 actually.
You're
Yeah. My
Oh, it's
movement is
35, then you can get it, yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah, Fucky's gonna run to the nearest air thing
I
then.
think it's the one nearest Lou, I think. It's the nearest one to you.
Nearest Lou, which one's that? That's the one.
That one might be close, yeah.
Middle right, yeah.
They're the same, actually. And it's like it's 5 feet close.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
can I
65.
bonus action dash? Hang on.
You're
actually,
not a rogue.
but I said, I don't think you're actually got any rogue levels,
No.
which we all find very
Oh,
funny.
I was thinking
Exactly,
my
bro.
nimble escape might be able to give me dash, but no. It's just disengage
Nah.
and hide.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's
You can hide
gonna
behind me.
yeah, he's gonna dash over to the jump pad and zoom up.
That's not
very
you, that's
fun.
the point.
Oh yeah, wrong one.
Is that the point?
Yeah, this is you.
Oh,
Yeah.
If you want to get me out of there, I'm fine with it.
Alright, you go into the launch pad and whoosh! 100 feet in the air.
Can I do anything else?
You got any bonus action things? You can Bardic Inspo someone.
Let's give a bardic inspo to yeah. Let's give it
Lou's
to
right.
Lou.
I was like, Lou's right next to you. Alvina's halfway up.
Yeah,
I don't know what the range of it is.
yeah. D12.
D12. Such a good dice roll for it. Is 15 the cap for them? Because I think the cap are D12s, don't they?
I think it does go up to a D20 when you're level 20.
Was it? Jesus.
Alright,
That's
Gwent
insane.
slaps the point on the back for 16 healing.
You can survive a lightning bolt now, point. Congrats.
Yay.
Alrighty.
Speaking of lightning bolt, bam!
Yep.
Now that you mention it,
And Gwent's gonna run the fuck away.
Gwen's
This was
dodging
ridiculous
lightning.
checks out.
They've actually got less movement now, remember. They're only a little bit faster than Alvina now. Because they got rid
yeah.
of the horseshoes.
I don't care.
Still
They're gonna
fast,
wait for
though.
everyone else, yeah. Point ball, it's your turn.
Football.
Gotta start using some legendaries, let's see.
My bot will also go over and slap the point on the back for healing. 12 this time.
Heal the point.
You yield the point. It can be really strong.
Mean
And-
they can't
and
die
that's it. It's out
instantly
of
to
15
a
up.
lightning bolt.
Oh,
I don't think I have any bonus actions.
Okay, let's play this guy intelligently. We'll do this at the end
Let's
of
not.
Zormir's turn.
I'm cool with them
Um,
being intelligent.
Zormir, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
It's a boss fight. It's got to be intelligent, right?
okay. I'm gonna action dash over here, and when I'm up, right in its face, I'm gonna bonus action Champions Challenge. DC 19 Wisdom save or it
I'll move away from you.
Yeah.
can't move away from me? Really?
Technically, it's everywhere.
Yeah, I
Fair
don't know
enough.
if it cares, but you know.
It's more of I'm challenging it to fight me at the same time, insulting it and telling it.
Oh,
Come
you
on,
You
if you're-
dare
Ooh.
challenge Sullivan the Mighty!
You think you're so mighty? How come we're beating your ass?
Oh,
You're
I don't know if
nothing but a
Oh,
fresh
yeah.
breeze.
oh,
I
that's
don't
it,
know if
bitch.
it-
I'm rolling up my sleeves now.
I don't know if it has an ass, Zombie.
I don't care.
Blow that
The
window.
sky belongs to me.
If it crits Zombie now, it'd be very funny.
Where's your
Boom.
seal of
It
ownership?
can't move away from me now.
It can't, but it is going to use its Screaming Gale and attempt to suppress the jump pads.
Okay.
So I'm going to do a contested check between it and Cat.
Mm-hmm.
So this is its roll.
Well, shit.
Cat has to be a 19 or you go plummeting.
I'm very happy I can fly. Oh, she did well. She did well.
She did. But all the jump pads are going to go temporarily offline.
Did they all
As it
fall?
took up 2, yes.
You know what? I'm happy I didn't use one now. I was like, oh, I should have used one. I might have just dashed. It's like, no, you know what? I'm fine. I mean, I could fly anyway, so I think I'd stay in the air. but
That's
still.
fine. Cat will
Unfortunately.
catch you all
Was
as you
that a
gently
spell?
land. No, nothing this thing does is a spell. It's just wind.
Okay.
It's a giant elemental monster, basically, or spirit elemental.
But you all effectively
Can you-
fall and then feather fall at the end as Cat catches you all.
I wasn't able to flash and keep Cat. This.
Nah.
No one less. But that did use up 2 of its legendary actions, and that is it trying to deliberately pressure all the air cycles downwards. So the point is your turn.
Okay.
You have a turn now, Point.
Yay.
Your first turn in this combat.
Yep. So much so I forgot to plan about it. Yeah, I'm gonna just run away from literally everyone else. 30 feet this way. Oh, Alvina. Is Alvina within vertical range?
I'm 45 feet up.
So I'm gonna bardic inspiration if you're within range. Just can't remember what
I don't know what the range of Bardic
range on it.
Inspo
Yeah.
is.
Oh, you just take the furthest.
60 foot. So yeah.
You don't try
Yeah.
to do trig. Yeah.
So
Point.
bardic inspo.
You got the D8 one, right? With the
D8
special.
with bonus effect. Yeah.
Yeah.
D&D exists in a
run
lot of
away.
medium space.
Run away.
Run away.
All right.
Shout as I go. Sorry, I don't know what's come over the rest of them.
Hungry.
I got 1 last legendary. Let's use a lightning strike at the end of the point's turn. And we'll do it on Fukyu, Zurmir, and Lugrim as you were all clustered together. The 3 of you give me dexterity saving throws.
Was that me and Lou, yeah?
Yes,
And
you, Lu, and
Zormir.
Zormir.
Oh, Zombies getting hurt.
Fuck.
React.
On
to
a
the-
failed DC 20.
Bend luck, Lou. Come on, you got this.
I
You
think
can't
luck
fail
you
it
have.
with a bend.
Something else.
I think it's sorcery
Yeah,
points, isn't it?
I'll bend look.
Yeah, I think it's just
Um,
2 sorcery points per, and they've pure
Also, don't they
sorcerer.
already
Yeah,
succeed?
I'll bend luck. 'Cause
Another 20. Lose a 20. Oh, it's 20. I thought it was 21. I read them the wrong way around. Don't ignore it. Ignore me. I read them the wrong way around.
Yeah, you're thinking of the lightning storm, which is
Oh,
its
well-
big attack.
Yeah. You're fine. You've already passed, Lou. You don't need to.
Yeah. So Lou, you take half for 10 lightning damage.
I'll absorb elements.
Zormir,
You're
you take 21 slashed or 10 if you use absorb or resistance of some kind.
Zombies literally a lightning rod.
yeah.
I feel like Zormir
2
should
of them if you count the horns.
Alright, but that is his last legendary action at the end of the point's turn, because it also used 2 for its gale effect. Alvina, it is your turn. It is halfway above you. What would you like to do?
How much
Uh,
damage
could-
was that again, sorry?
21 if you failed and you didn't take any sort of resistance or anything.
Chris, can I use Pyromancy to get me, like, if I use my bonus action for Pyromancy, can I get it to push me 10 extra feet? Because I'm slightly out of the range. If I straight up use my bonus action for it.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll allow us.
I will chuck fire behind my feet and get to its level and go,
Engage bonus thrusters.
yeah, pretty much, rocket! I think you'll find the sky is mine. And I will, you know what, I will try and brutal strike it. You know, I've got a chance. I'm going to fuck up now. We'll see what the brutal strike does if I actually manage to hit. I do. It takes 3 extra damage. It just says... Actually, is brutal strike specifically physical? I actually want to check. Or is it just any damage type I pick?
Because normally it's the base weapon damage.
Brutal strike, extra d10 damage. Same type dealt by the weapon! Oh, I get to pick! I will choose that to be force damage.
Yeah, fair enough. Alright, so
It's against one of the new rules.
9... yeah, that's fine. 9 from the slashing, and then 15 from the force.
And I will... oh yeah, also it's got disadvantage to the first attack, because sap, they're just passive. And I will... You said it can't be slowed in any way, right?
No, it pretty much has all of the condition immunities, so I'm just translating that into just it doesn't fucking get affected by anything.
Yeah. Then I will... this one seems appropriate. I'm going to forceful blow, so I'm going to knock it down. I'm going to hit punch the entire storm down, and I get to move halfway at my speed back down towards it. So it's it is, instead of 100 feet in the air, it's now 85 feet in the air, and I'm still next to it. So I'm gonna try and hit it again.
Okay, go for it.
This. 27!
27 hits.
And that's brutal strike again, I believe. Yep. So that is force damage again for the 8. And I'll do the same status effect to push it down a bit further. I don't think. Actually, wait a minute. What happens if it gives my allies an advantage on it? For reserves. Brutal strike. Improved brutal strike. Oh! I'm going to stagger it if it can be staggered. It has disadvantage on the next saving throw it makes, and it can't make opportunity attacks until the start of my next turn.
I don't think it has me making opportunity attacks.
I know it hasn't, but it's mostly for the save.
Okay.
It's mostly for the save thing.
Yeah, I'll take the save. That's fine.
Yeah. And
So you're staggering its mind for a little bit.
yeah, just hit it really hard.
How is this thing pushing me down?
Concuss a cloud.
Exactly. And that is
All right.
me. 'Cause-
Cool. Did you go down with it a little bit?
Yes.
Or are you above it now?
I am above it, but I chased it down, basically.
Okay, that's fair. And it's going to turn its attention downwards, and it's actually going to use the momentum that you've been giving it to effectively continue downwards all of the way. But first, Lou, Salvin the Mighty, a large part of the storm has broken off into this swirling tornado stream that is now coming directly for you and your allies. What would you like to do?
I think he's not 30 feet away.
No, he's still 50 feet away. But he's getting closer to that 30 feet. He will be within 30 feet when he attacks you. You can hold your action if you'd like.
Yes, I'm going to do that.
Okay, and you can do your Channel Divinity when he is within range. Which is going to be just now, because he moves down 20 feet towards you. And you cast your Channel Divinity. He now has vulnerability to the next damage dealt to him. But in the meantime, he is going to just wash through all 3 of you, doing a thunderous strike to each of you. And I believe this will be a disadvantage on everyone because of both Zormir and Alvin. Alvin, is it just the... it's technically all of the attacking at the same time, so I'll put disadvantage on all of it. Okay. Can't remember how to do disadvantage on this thing. Okay, so it's just I'm just gonna do the one attack against everyone.
Mm.
Lu, Fukyu, and Zormir. Does a 21 hit?
Yep.
No. Who's
Yeah.
and it doesn't hit. Fuck you now,
No.
because I'm right next to you. Now I'll give you a +5.
Cool.
Oh, nice. Zormir, describe to me how you protect both yourself and Fukyu from this massive impacting tornado storm hitting you, and how you do not protect Lu.
Because I can't protect Lou as well, because he's
You pick one.
they're too far. They're too far
Go on,
away as
tell
well.
me how you brace for a tornado.
Basically, I'm holding my shield in front of me and bracing, and it's dug into the ground along with my weapon into the ground. But some of the material from my back that's not actually being hit by the storm springs across and forms a wing
Gazebo.
right across him, and buffets away the wind and from
Make a
fuck
little
you as well.
bunker.
All right, you do so. You manage to shield Fukyu. Unfortunately, Lu, you are too far away from this defense, so you are hit. I'm pretty sure for 21, right?
23, it says. Unless his tech got
What
resistance.
damage is it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's 21 to hit. 23 thunder damage from just the sheer impact of it all.
If you have absorb elements, you can reduce it, but I don't know if you do. Yeah. But Thunder's a
unfortunately,
weird one for resistances.
23 thunder as... Let's see, it uses the rest of its movement. So yeah, it's going to have it just past you. It doesn't provoke opportunity attack, so that's fine. It's technically 10 feet up in the air as it comes up just like a... Oh, I'll put it to 5 feet actually. I want it to just skim the ground and hit all of you.
It's being a Matsu.
Yeah. As it regains all of its legendary actions. Alright, Abigail is just finding herself constantly outside of this battle along with Jones. Oh, they're gonna be over here. Fukyu, the tornado is very quickly moving away from you and towards the rest of the party. What would you like to do?
Hang on. I believe I may be
Currently,
able to do
it's about,
something
like,
now.
10
Hell
feet away.
yes!
Remember, the next damage it takes is doubled thanks to Lu.
And its save is at disadvantage.
And it has
Ah, that's
disadvantage on
good.
this next save.
Because I'm going to try hold monster.
Now, remind me what status effects that applies.
Yeah. Hold monster.
Creature becomes paralyzed for the duration.
Paralyzed. Might be immune to paralyze.
Hmm.
Unfortunately, it is immune to paralyzed, as well as petrified, poisoned, prone, restrained, stunned, exhausted, grappled, everything.
Yeah. Cannot be stopped, basically, because it is a storm.
Unfortunately, even if it does fail the save, because it is immune to the condition, it cannot be held. This great thunderous storm of a spirit is not bound by your puny magics.
It's fine, I'm just gonna beat it into the ground.
But to be fair, it's quite rare that that is the case.
Okay.
You
It
are
is one of the
unfortunate this time around.
It's based on an elder elemental, which are really powerful.
So would fuck you've known that before you tried casting it then?
I don't know. You tell me. Give me an intelligence check to see how, or give me an arcana check.
I can't check.
Let's see how well you actually know.
14?
No, I'm going to say 14 isn't high enough given the CR is 23. Unfortunately, this was just an unknown powerful spirit you've not encountered. There was no way to know that.
Fair enough, you'll try cast it then.
As
Good to know, though.
yeah, it's one of those things. There is technically has to be a little bit of discovery for high-level monsters. I give a lot of hand waving for smaller ones because you're all experienced adventurers, but
Anything over
nobody-
20,
nobody's
Yeah.
ever come across an elder spirit of the lands.
until
I mean,
now.
Yeah, even all the other elementals you could have stunned,
So
no
we are
problem.
winners.
Just this one.
It's,
We've done
Jones, I'm not
something
going to skip.
nobody else has done.
it's the one made
Winners
of
and
gas.
innovators.
It's the one made of gas and water, so it makes sense to be hard to stop, right?
Hey, which one of you needs healing?
I think we all do.
I'm actually reasonably okay. I'm still over 100.
Fuck you's currently on 31.
I'm still pretty good. Oh,
So I'm,
Yeah,
I'm okay enough
I'm-
now.
I'm spitting blood.
Yeah, probably
Um,
Lou then. By the
Yep.
Lou or fuck you.
Well, wouldn't it be
Okay, I'll-
oil rather than blood?
I'll sneak over here.
We put a blood bag in them just to be just for effect, you know.
Adele,
Also,
heal.
bonus action, I'm gonna give a bardic inspo to Zormir next to me.
Okay. Lou, you get 6 oil back.
6.
Thank you
There's
very
some
much.
favoritism going on here against Lou
Ketchup.
now.
Unfortunately, those are 3 ones. Oh.
One of the dice matched the other 3.
Mhm.
It's true. It's true. Oh yeah, we'll do it at the end of the Pointbot's turn. Pointbot, it is your turn. There's a storm heading straight for you. What would you like to do?
It is the storm that is
Oh.
approaching.
Whitebot didn't hear Cat, but Cat did want something very specific to happen.
Did they?
Fireball directly in its face.
Yeah, true.
A deck save, please.
I really, if this thing turns out to be weak to fire, I'll be very happy.
No, alas, unfortunately, it is still a Wizards of the Coast classic
Okay,
monster and
it
has no
saves.
fucking vulnerabilities.
Boo.
It takes
but the
half
damage-
him.
The damage is doubled thanks to Lou.
Hell
so
yeah.
it takes straight damage.
You'll take the full damage for no. It has
25.
31 hit points.
Ooh.
25.
Oh, 25. Unfortunately, it is still up enough for at the end. Actually, is that Pointbot's turn?
Unless he has a bonus action to deal 6 damage.
And at the end of your turn, slam.
He's a monk, flurry of blows.
18 to hit.
He is
Pointbot.
legitimately a monk. He just cast a spell. 18 hits, yeah.
Then 21 thunder damage as it slams into Pointbot.
Ow. Sorry. Ow.
Ow.
And it's gonna keep going. Technically, Alvina should be like somewhere fucking all the way up there. So it's going to turn left and go for the point.
Wait, hang on. No.
Yeah, unfortunately, Alvina was above it. Zormir, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
It is actually above the cloud layers.
Yep. Alvina is currently still chasing it down to try and
Hang
hit
on,
it.
actually. Sorry. Can we retcon? Because new flurry of blows, you don't have to do an attack. You can just do flurry as a bonus action.
It was still a distance away from you.
Okay, fair.
You got overwhelmed by the impact. Let's see if Zormir can finish off. It's got single-digit hit points left.
Just hit it, and it'll be down.
Okay, I'll just roll the 2 attacks then.
Can it get to the point before you kill it? Only one way we'll find out. I might still just do it anyway.
Nope.
Oh, it misses.
It misses again!
Can you do anything, Zormir, before I impact the point?
If they don't, I've got a thing I want to do with the
I-
Destiny point, but it's not for a reroll on Zormir.
No,
so
I
I'll
reckon I
be
can
hang on.
survive 1 hit, so...
Hang on, I can boost that. I can bend luck.
Can Bella Cook on attacks?
Better bring up more than anything.
I'm just double
I don't
checking.
know. If it can, that's awesome. I can't remember if it works for attacks.
Yeah, it does.
Does? Oh, hell yeah. Get him.
Wait. When was your
Um,
turn? I think you used your reaction already. You have, because you were holding your reaction to cast the vulnerability.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can't.
Yeah.
Can I,
Reactions are actually, do they even require an action? No, it does require. Yeah, it does require your action. Reaction. Okay. What you want to do?
I was going to ask if Alvina can pretty much, because the cloud layer is still next to me, right? And it is Saladin the Mighty. Is the clouds as well, right?
Not for the sake of damaging it, no.
Because I was going to see if Alvina could basically basically just spend a destiny point to full on like plummet through the clouds like stop her flying and just fireball through the clouds for a destiny point to try and get that little bit of damage in. To try and intercept point, taking the damage.
I'm gonna say these are too much of a stretch
that
to
is fair.
stop it hitting the point.
That is
If it was really interesting and cool, I'd allow it. But no, hitting the point is more interesting.
That is fair.
Thanks.
I tried, point.
You tried, yeah.
Okay, 20 to hit the point.
Hits.
25 thunder damage as it rolls on past you.
It's a damn shame it's not lightning. I think I could have made a really good argument for lightning, but it's thunder. Damn it.
Cat does something, but then it's the point's turn. Actually,
Punch
do I
it.
get my lightning back?
Yeah.
I don't. Okay, the point. How do you want to finish this? It's got 6 hit points left.
Come on, point.
It's
I'm attacking
yeah,
it!
it's by saying, "Oh, I didn't want to kill this one. Oh well."
You can let me kill it if you like, but get it,
No,
point.
I'm gonna just take
How
a coin out of my
close
pocket
is,
and catapult
point,
it directly into
blue?
it.
Okay, you gotta hit it first.
It's a
Oh,
dex
come on.
save on it.
How close
Dex
is
save,
the
say.
point to Lou?
Ooh, an 18.
No, nowhere close enough for any
Uh,
kind of to think.
The DC is 18.
It meets it.
Which means it beats it.
Yep.
You attempt to
That's right,
catapult,
Tim.
and then it turns around and just gusts of wind it back towards you.
Catch it. Started out anyway.
Is that your turn?
I hit the floor. If it's a bonus action, just fall over prone. And
I'm gonna say you're gonna hear through the voids. Point, duck.
Yep.
Okay, Alvina, you slam on top of it. What do you do?
Albina's gonna burst through the cloud layer, see it's there, and obey Cat's request. Fireball.
Everyone's got fireball.
Fireball.
Fuck you, doesn't.
No, they're not
Yet.
high enough level. But she's gonna basically be in the fireball and just crash down, and she's gonna just pile drive it.
You got it.
Nobody told Alvina you're supposed to let go of the fireball. Just...
Yeah. She sometimes does. This time she decided not to because it's funnier.
Ooh.
All right,
Fire
as you crash into Saladin the Mighty, you watch as you weaken it enough that Cat begins to absorb the storm as they rise up, and you see this little sprite, this little wind sprite, suddenly take in all of this stormy energy as they grow and grow and grow until they are a massive little face sprite.
I'm gonna eat as much of it that's down here as I
Ooh.
can. Well, Cat's eating the rest.
So we said little.
We have to come up with a thing with your cataclysm, so it's not just a token.
Yeah, maybe.
It's
But
hard to-
seriously, it was really hard to see until now.
Yeah. Can Alvina eat as much of Salvin as she can get before Cat finishes the rest?
Yes, yes, you may.
Thank you.
And then it is going to shrink back down, but it's going to be more solid. Whee!
I imagine they kind of look like a Cloudian from Yu-Gi-Oh at the moment, actually, because they've got mostly the cloud energy, don't they?
What, cat?
Yeah. For now.
Does this more solid form of cat look like then?
Because I did have an image of them in my head. Because they are more like a fairy pixie.
They look like Celebi. The Pokemon.
Celebi.
The Pokemon Celebi. Oh, wait, I'll find it.
The Onion Fairy.
The Onion Fairy. One of my favorite Pokemon. I spelled Celebi wrong. That's depressing.
Pokemon 251.
Yeah. The cute,
Wait, you
cutest.
just know that off the top of your head.
Yep.
I mean, to be fair, it is the last Pokemon in Gen
Yeah,
2's
it's one of the easy ones to know.
It is one of the easier ones. It's this little thing. It's very cute.
Oh, yeah, that works.
Yeah, it does look like an onion, so yeah. fair
That's why
enough.
people call it the Onion Fairy. I love
Yeah,
it.
it's
It's my
favorite.
favorite mythical and one of
Well,
my
there you
favorite.
go. Go
Pokemon.
recreate that in Hero Forge.
Give it a shot.
Celebi, okay.
Give it a shot. Yeah, that's
What
like
it
fun.
looks like now. Celebi, I mean Cat, just
The
does a little.
corpse.
No,
I don't think you can
this
corroborate.
one's mine. This one's mine. Well, this
Okay.
is one of mine because Alvin apparently gets on with way too many of these things.
Mm.
But
Wee. Hey, look,
Okay.
I'm actually more solid now.
heck yeah,
Yes.
cat.
But you know this one.
Which one is this?
This one's cat. Hey, cat.
We
got it.
Why are
Wait.
they called cat?
Isn't that the one that? Oh no.
Yeah, this is cataclysm. Yeah.
Okay.
Ah.
Cat.
I held
Hello.
a cataclysm.
Yeah.
I
They're
felt
awesome.
the power of nature.
Huh?
Why?
What did you
What?
say?
Why do
I'm
I
the
get the
avatar
feeling?
of
Power of
nature.
nature.
Why do I get the feeling they're hanging off of one of Alvina's horns right now? Or like spinning around it.
Yeah, I'm here
It's
to eat
getting
all the
comfy.
primordials.
Mhm.
And all the spirits, and return nature back to a state of freedom.
Okay. That's
Hello.
your version of order.
What? No, this is chaos.
Yeah. You need to get outside, Bozomer.
Yeah, have you not been paying attention? Nature abhors order.
He
Then
doesn't
why
get out of
did-
his room a lot, Cat. He's
I
the
thought
wrong.
aboard a vacuum.
So you played on my emotions of bringing order to this place to bring more chaos?
Mother Nature doesn't care about your feelings.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently not. But you are still going to keep up your end of the deal and give us safe passage through here now.
Oh, yeah, well, without the guardian spirit, now I control this land. And all the spirits will have to bow down to me now.
Sweet.
Or
Okay.
I
I'll
do realize that
destroy
was
them.
one of like 4, right?
Well, you're not going to the other lands yet, are you?
Okay.
We
just
are
wanted to
going.
make sure.
We've got to complete the set. That means, right?
But it's fair, I can't control the other lands yet. I can only control the eastern lands.
So every deity or demi deity or whatever they are,
Big
you take
snake.
out, will give you more of their land.
Yeah, and as my power grows, eventually I can be born.
Seems like a good deal.
Okay.
And Cat's great.
Maybe this is what their prophecy really was.
See,
Yeah.
now you're thinking with interdimensional
With
acid
Zormir.
rain.
Maybe that's why they don't want to share with the other. The ones with that have that actual prophecy want to share. Because they know they're going to be defeated. And they just need to be aware of strangers. Us, maybe?
Hey, look. Here's the thing.
Hmm, hmm.
We won the fight,
Yes.
so
I knew you could.
Thank
At
you.
least I hoped.
Of course we could.
I'm surprised the goblin isn't already over there looting whatever
They're
treasures.
looking. They're
Alvina
looking.
ate whatever.
They're probably looking for it. Alvina's eating
Yes,
it.
sorry, fuck you is
I'm
over
saying
the body.
Alvina ate whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, well, for that you need to get back to its palace. This is the primal dream.
Oh, is that where we
so
are?
where's its palace then? You told me we would get it if we killed it.
Yeah, but I didn't say you'd get it instantaneously, did I?
So
That's
where is
fair.
it then?
Well,
What?
it's in
It's
the
in the middle
it's
of
in
the
palace.
jungle.
I know where the palace is.
Alright, okay.
Yeah. Just jump in the water. I control the waters now. I can reverse them.
Oh, we can go into the really nice water again.
Yeah.
Hell yes, you guys will love it. Oh,
Yeah, all the
can you
waters go to the palace.
do us a favor, Cat?
Yes.
The out here in the area, can you make them work with us now, and all the lizard men in the place as well?
The what?
In the temple we're currently in.
In the temple you're currently in.
Where
you're in
our
a
bodies are.
temple?
Yeah, well, we're in a ruin, I guess. It's kind of a temple.
I believe they had the
And take the. Yeah, actually,
Snake.
question. I can't remember if we knew about the murder noose that's on the priestess or not. Or if that was just a Gwen thing.
We'll say you do.
Can you turn that off of the priestess, please, so she isn't, dying?
Well, I mean, there's nothing to turn off. You just have to kill the creature strangling her.
Oh, what is it? And how do we kill it?
No, they're just camouflaged Naga.
Ah,
Oh.
makes a lot of sense.
I believe the Naga may fall under your domain now as they seek protection from this very mighty.
Yeah, I'm not interested in the Naga. They're not spirits. I can't eat them.
They
Fair.
believe they
So
will
they
still...
worship you, but that means, do we get them? Because we're friends with you.
Well, if you can convince them, sure, but they're pretty fickle creatures. I'm pretty
Eh.
sure they'll just try to kill you if you say their spirit's being eaten. They won't kind of believe you.
Thing?
I'm gonna continue eating the remains of the spirit. I was like, yeah, makes sense.
But if you take out the two strangling, you might be able to get the Yuan Ti on your side. They're effectively just mercenaries.
Ah, the two strangling. Gotcha. Question point.
Yes.
Actually, someone had true sight in the party.
Yes,
it was
Randy's back on the ship.
What was it, Randy?
Randy's got it like permanently, I think.
They got permanent, yeah.
But you did have the true sight spell. I think I took that off though.
Damn.
It also should be noted, they're not invisible.
Yeah, the camouflage. Okay.
Technically, it's different.
I was wondering because it's like they're not in the water, so I was wondering if they're actually. I thought they're actually invisible.
No, and they don't actually technically need to be in the water.
Oh, very fun.
It's just they can immediately do it whenever they go in the water.
Okay. So there's two around her neck, right? Or is it just one around her neck and the other one somewhere else?
No, there's two around her neck.
Okay.
That's where the two acid streams came from.
Ah.
Yeah, there are a bunch of hints scattered about.
Yeah.
It's why also her throat is being ever so slightly like physically constricted.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, but there could have been a lot of things doing that.
yeah, maybe. But I put a bunch of hints in everywhere.
There was a
to
lot of
explain.
hints. Look,
Yeah.
thinking back, yes, I did notice a few of them. Yeah, I get you. That's very clever. I like that.
But yes, currently, so my powers are still kind of temporary because I've only consumed one of the spirits. Go find the other three and let me consume them, and I can take over this land.
By the way, this one, does it still have a body, or is the body gone now that we've killed it?
Oh no, the spirits don't have bodies. They're
Okay.
metaphysical concepts.
So if it doesn't have a body, how come it's got a castle then? Or palace, or whatever it is.
Well, it's gotta have mail.
Place of
Well,
worship.
why does it need a body for a castle?
Yeah,
That's for its servants to put all its gold.
Yeah, it gets a postcode, right?
Yeah, where do you store all your gold? In your head?
No, in my bag.
Exactly.
its bag.
Think of it
It's-
as, yeah,
It's big.
bag.
What's the point of that?
Oh,
It doesn't, can't be able to take it with it.
Well, no, you can just take all the gold out of it. We don't need the castle.
Okay, fair.
Yeah, and I think it just likes the tribute. I don't think it really cares for the gold.
That makes sense. Yeah.
The
I'm
great
gonna-
spirits are very like service thing.
Mm.
Well,
Yeah,
anyway,
yeah.
get lost. Go
Okay.
kill more.
I finished
Whee!
eating Salavan. The mighty. The remain.
Go free nature from its tyrants.
Hell yeah.
Oh.
Let
feel
chaos
like we should
reign
be-
supreme.
Okay,
I
make
feel like we
chaos
should be
take
more
the world.
concerned about what just happened.
It's fine.
Okay, that's a very interesting pillar.
They're great, aren't they?
Maybe share the other ones out between the other pillars if we're going down this path.
Oh, no, they don't like that.
They don't. The other pillars don't care.
Yeah, they don't care. This is the
The other
killer of
pillars have their
nature
own
and
thing, yeah.
chaos.
Other ones are different.
They all want
elements.
different things eaten, remember?
Yeah.
Fair.
The cat is the only one that's after the primordials and things.
Arc.
I didn't get anything for eating Salavan, by the way, right?
Wow.
I didn't get anything for eating the remains of Salavan, right? Other than a full belly.
I don't even know if you got a full belly.
She did. There's a lot of water. There's a lot of water.
All right, but as you return back,
Okay.
the two Naga around the priestess's throats are going to de-camouflage as their minds are in disarray. They are no longer connected to the great consciousness of Salavan the Mighty.
Oh, Alina's gonna jump him immediately because she's still raging.
fair, that's fair. We'll come back to that next
Next
time,
week.
however. And you might just defeat them. I'll see if there's any interesting. You need to remember how
gonna-
strong they are and if it matters.
I think,
Warnag's fairly strong. They're like 12, 10, something like that. They're pretty beefy.
Yeah, but you might still be able to kill them before they get anything. It's
Yeah,
probably
I
not going to
think-
be an interesting combat.
I'm
But
thinking
yes, with
probably
that,
forward
that has
to-
been today's session. You have consumed and defeated Salavin the Mighty, one of the 4 great spirits,
Hell yeah.
and have technically gained safe passage in that the new spirit of the land, Cat, is going to guide you.
Yeah.
And therefore she can guide all the creatures not to attack you, at least all the non-sentient ones.
Yeah. And Alvina is
Okay.
going to drink a lot of the river now, because she specifically didn't, because she was being polite. But now it's Cat, so she's fine. She's got
Yes.
in there.
With that, thank you all for watching, thank you all for playing. This has been the latest episode of Alterra. The
Episode
Izell
123.
arc. Yes, catch you all next time.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.